Rebound taken away by Lincoln, throws it out and taken away from them now quickly down to Lincoln. He goes up for the jam! It's time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's basketball action. Monday's going to drive down, get to Miller. Miller for three! Yes, that's the buzzer! Congratulations on this season opening win, and looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday night. 3.8 seconds to go. 56. Don't go anywhere, folks. And he'll shoot for the Bush at the buzzer! It's good! Clark Rays wins! I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game. High school as we're getting set for our finals, our regular season basketball game between the York Dragons and Lady Dragons, the Upperman Bees and Lady Bees. These two teams have played each other once this season, and there's no love lost between them, folks. We'll take a look at the first meeting between the two. Also, we'll take a look at our Mr. and Miss basketball finalists that came out today, and we'll also take a look at who else is in action tonight. We'll take a look at the district. All that's coming up right here on the Progressive pregame show, and we'll have all that right after this.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, each hire. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And back here at Upperman High School, we're set for district action tonight. It is District 8AA, the number 3 Lady Dragons against the number 1 Upperman Lady Bees, and that's the way they'll go into the tournaments coming next week, as Upperman is 27-0 on the season, 13-0 looking to go undefeated on the season if they can beat York here tonight. York coming in 16-8, 8-4. Now, earlier this season, York fell to Upperman at York Institute back on the 28th of the month of January, as they lost to Upperman 78-46. Now, of course, when it comes to Upperman, they are led by Kira Levy. She is the defending Miss Basketball. She is currently up for Miss Basketball again this season, along with Taylor Lamb out of South Green and Gracie Dishman out of Cumberland County High School, and that's some good company to be in. Gracie Dishman averages around 35 points a game, so that'll be interesting to see who wins that one. Of course, Taylor Lamb led her team to a state title last year in single A, moved up to double A this year, so we'll see what she can do as far as the voting goes as well. That'll be very, very interesting. So that's a look at who was announced today, and of course there was a couple of boys from our area, one from Van Buren County, I can't remember his name, and also one from Oakdale named in the class single A in boys. Now in single A in girls, there was 2 from Greenfield High School, and then Courtney Pritchett out of Pickett County, one of the Miss Basketball finalists for this year, and in class single A. So let's look at what we've got as far as the two teams, or as far as Mr. and Miss Basketball is going tonight. Now, there's a lot of other games going on tonight. We'll take a look at those when we come back.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Back here where we're getting set for basketball action, York and Upperman in this one. Now, some other games going on tonight. Pickett County is hosting Red Bull and Springs. You can hear that on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 954, as that is the final game of the season for Pickett County, regular season. They start tournaments next week. They'll be hosting games. And let's see, taking a look at District 8AA, Cannon County is at Livingston, DeKalb County is at Macon, and Smith County is at Watertown. And in 7A, or 6A, I should say, it's Clay County at Jackson. Van Buren County is at Monterey. Now, if you take a look at the District 8AA standings, number 1 through 3 is set. Upperman at 13-0 is going to be the number 1 seed. Macon County at 11-2 is going to be the number 2 seed, and York at 9-4 will be your number 3 seed. Now, after that, it's a little bit up in the air. Only one other one set, and that's Livingston, and that is the number 6 seed. They'll go in at number 6. Now, Cannon County and DeKalb County is playing, Cannon County's playing Livingston tonight. They win, and the DeKalb County loss, they will be 4th, and the DeKalb will be 5th, and just vice versa. If DeKalb County wins and Cannon County loses, DeKalb County will be number 4. And so those two teams going to finish up 4th and 5th regardless. And then in the lower bracket, it's going to be Watertown playing Smith County tonight. Win, Watertown 7th. A win, it's a tie for 7th with Smith County. And then Smith County, of course, will, if they lose, will be the number 8 seed. So that's a look at what's coming up. That what that means is, folks, pretty much this. When you take a look at the brackets, if the tournament stays true to what it was last year, we do know York will play the winner of Livingston and either Watertown or Smith County in their first round action. And let's see, the other first round action would be number 5 against number 8, and that will be either DeKalb County against Smith County or Watertown, or DeKalb County or Cannon County won against Smith County or Watertown, and they go into Upperman's bracket. Upperman and Macon County has byes all the way to the semifinals. Now in the boys, only one thing set in that one, and that is the number 8 team, and that's going to be Cannon County. We'll talk about that before the boys matchup comes up here in a little while. But big games here tonight as York and Upperman. The Lady Dragons would love to keep this momentum they've got, as they have been on a roll as of late, and would love to keep it here tonight and knock off the number 1 seed in the district. Also the number 1 team in the state in Class AA, and also Miss Basketball finalist Akira Levy. And evidently we're having a little bit of trouble with our live remote stream for some reason. Now we've got it back. As I said, let's take a look at the district. We'll go over that one more time. I'm not sure if we got that in due to some remote problem. It was Upperman going in the number 1 seed. Macon County will go in the number 2 seed. And York the number 3 seed. Those are set. Cannon County and DeKalb County, one of those teams will be 4th, one will be 5th. Livingston's going to go in the number 6 seed. That puts them in the same bracket with York if they can win their opening round action. And let's see, it'll be Watertown and Smith County. One of those teams will be 7th and one will be 8th. A lot just depends on how each one or which one wins that matchup between the two tonight. Of course, Cannon County, as we said, is at Livingston, and DeKalb County is at Macon County tonight. Well, let's take a final break for this word from Progressive Savings Bank, and then we'll be back to take a look at the other district brackets for Clark Range. We'll take a look at that coming up right after this.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And back here where York and Upperman getting ready to play here in just a moment. Now, as we said, District 6A brackets, some of those are set already. We do know that in the first round in District 6A, it's going to be higher seed hosting that one. And right now we do know that Clark Range is going to open against Gordonsville. Pickett County will open against Monterey, as Monterey is going to be the number 7 seed. So we do know that. Pickett County will host Monterey, and it will be Clark Range hosting Gordonsville. Now, Red Boiling Springs will play at either Clay County or Jackson County, and Trousdale County will play at the winner of that one, or the one who comes in second out. And what happens tonight is Clay County and Jackson County are playing each other. So whoever wins that one, Clay County wins it, they're going to be number 3. If Jackson County wins, there'll be a tie for number 3, but they'll have beaten Clay County twice, so they will be the number 3 seed. So that's the way that one looks. As far as their boys, the only thing set so far is Monterey is number 1, and Clark Range is going to be at Jackson County for round 1, as Clark Range is going to finish 5th, Jackson County going to finish 4th in the district. So that's kind of a look at district action around the area as the tournament's going to get underway next week. So everybody get ready for tournament action, and all our tournament sponsors are going to be pretty much the same as our regular season sponsors, as I've checked with most of them, and they're all on board. So we'll say Fitris Farmers Co-op, First Volunteer Bank, Dairy Queen, Mike Cross, Fitris County Executive, State Representative John Mark Wendell, Hall's Family Pharmacy, Jamestown Family Chiropractic, Conditioned Heating and Cooling, Twin Lakes Telephone, Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union in Clark Range, Pizza Hut of Jamestown, Genova Healthcare of Jamestown, Casey Frontier Chevrolet, Gary Maxwell Insurance, and Clark Range Drug Center are sponsors for our live broadcast, along with State Representative Kelly Keesling, State Senator Ken Yeager, and our halftime stats brought to you by the good folks at Old Ben Franklin Ford. So we've got tournament action coming up next week. We'll have those on WDEB radio. We'll also have them on Twin Lakes Cable, Channel 953, York and Clark Range. We'll have Pickett County on Twin Lakes Cable, Channel 954 next week. So a lot of tournament action coming up, and we're looking forward to it as 6A and 7A, or 6A and 8AA will kick off sometime this next week. And we're getting set for our starting announcements and also our opening ceremony. So we're going to take a time out, and then we'll be back after this.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over. It's First Volunteer for you.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza. Ooh. Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
Say cheese. It's that time of year again. Twin Lakes annual photo contest is back. Join the fun by submitting your best community photos online at twlakes.coop. The winner will receive a free Fire HD tablet and will have the chance to have their photo featured in the 2018 Twin Lakes phone book. But don't wait. The deadline for entry is February 16th. Good luck. Some restrictions apply. See twlakes.coop for details or to submit your entry.
Speed limit 50. Right turn only. Exit here. With some signs, it's clear what you're supposed to do. But heart attack warning signs aren't always this obvious. They can feel like arm pain, nausea, dizziness, shortness of breath, fatigue. If you experience the warning signs, call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
And back here at Upperman High School, where York being announced now, you've got starting tonight Harley Smith, you've got Haley Johnson, you've got Hannah Canancer. They're going to be starting the Rock, Michaela Reagan, and then the other starter is Isabella Blevins, going to be starting tonight for the Lady Dragons. I talked with Carly Tipton. She said she should be back next week, so it's just a ligament strain, and she's going to be back next week. So good news for the Lady Dragons on that one, as they are under the direction of Coach Tanya Brown. And now the Upperman Lady Bees, the #1 team in the state in Class AA. They're also the #1 team in District 8AA, as they are 27-0 on the season, 13-0 in district play, as we get ready for this one to get underway here in just a moment. Our national anthem done by Kira Levy, the Miss Basketball finalist, and this young lady sings the national anthem, plays basketball. I think she even baked popcorn before the game started, folks. So this young lady, pretty much one player does it all for Upperman, as she came out and did an outstanding job with our national anthem here tonight as we get set for this one to get underway here in just a moment. We're waiting for the starting lineups for the homestanding Lady Bees of Upperman High School. And here we go. The defending Class AA state champion Upperman Lady Bees. They'll start with senior Riley Hirsch. She's the gunner for this squad. You got to stay on her. Kira Levy, the Miss Basketball finalist. Reagan Hurst, or Riley Hurst, I should say, number 10. That is Reagan Hurst. Riley Hurst is number 1. And then we've got Brooke Schrum, number 2. And then the final starter is Ashlyn McClellan, number 34. And they are under the direction of Coach Dana McWilliams, and they are 27-0 on the season, 13-0 in district play, and the York Lady Dragons would love to put a chink in that one here tonight as they're going to jump up Michaela Reagan for the Lady Dragons. Time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's girls District 8 AA action. York and Upperman. Be sure to join us next week. We're going to have a lot of tournament action coming up next week, folks. So we'll have the official standings and everything coming up tomorrow. We're going to the district meet in the morning, and we'll be able to tell you who's playing who tomorrow evening and all district teams for both schools. It'll be McClellan to jump up against Reagan, and definite size advantage here, and that goes to tip to Akira Levy. Levy with the basketball. Levy to the right side, all the way down, bounces off, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound pulled by Johnson. Johnson going to outlet to Smith. Harley with the ball on up to Reagan. Reagan up and good, and the Rock with the first 2 of the night. Reagan gets the first basket of the night, and York out early. Back the other way, Levy going to drive all the way in, puts it up, no good. Gets her on board, goes back out to McClellan. He'll take the little jumper, no good. Rebound on the floor, and coming away with it is Reagan. Reagan pulls it out to Johnson, and Johnson going to bring it on the run. Johnson in the front court, goes left side to Smith. Smith up and under, no good. Rebound, Blevins back up and good. Blevins with the follow-up, so Isabella with her first 2 of the night. And York takes an early 4-0 lead. Levy with the basketball. Levy gives it off to Hurst. That is Reagan Hurst. She'll drive all the way and try it, no good, but right there on the other side is looks like number 10, Reagan Hurst with the or number 12, Schrum with the basket. Schrum with her first basket of the night. And back the other way, York with the ball. They'll go inside to Smith. Smith bounces off, gives out to can answer for 3. No good. Levy with the board, and Levy comes out, and she's going to be fouled by Smith. Harley going to pick up the first foul of the night. As Upperman loves to get out and run. Levy going to work it in. Or actually, it'll be Reagan to work it into Levy. Reagan gets it in. Upperman going for the perfect season, the perfect regular season if they can win here tonight. They'll get it over this time to Riley Hurst. Hurst with the basketball out front to Reagan Hurst. Reagan Hurst looking to drive, drives in, and travel with the basketball. Upperman turns it over, and back come the Lady Dragons. York with the basketball. It'll be timeout called early. Timeout on the floor with 6:24 to go in the first. It's 4-2. York.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Well, as we get set to get back underway, it will be York basketball. They'll work it into Johnson. Johnson with the ball. Johnson going to be double team, gets it on up to Smith. Harley in the front court. Harley guarded by Reagan, takes it to the left side, drives down, dishes inside to Reagan, over to Blevins for the layup. Good ball movement by the Lady Dragons, and Isabella with 4 in the first quarter. Back the other way, Levy going to drive. She's going to be fouled and score, and that one's going to go against Blevins. And that's what Levy can do. Levy will take over a game if you let her. She's cut this to a 2-point game with 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Akira Levy at the line for the free throw. Good. Levy now makes it a 1-point ball game, and York with the basketball. Smith working it in the front court. Harley in the front court, drives down, pulls up, gives it over to Johnson. Johnson with the ball. Johnson down to Reagan. Reagan going to be fouled by Levy. Levy went for the steal, picks up the personal. As Harley going to put it into play. Harley going to take it back door to Reagan. Too high, too hard, and they'll throw it away. York with a turnover, and Upperman with a chance to take the lead. Upperman looking for their first lead of the ball game. They'll walk it up the front court. In the front court comes Levy. Levy with the basketball. Levy to the right side. Levy going to lob it underneath to Hurst. Hurst had it knocked away, stolen by Johnson, but taken right back by McClellan. Over to Hurst. Hurst going to fire the three from right there. No good. Rebound, fall for, and it's going to be out of bounds off of, they're going to say off of York. Wait a minute, no. Hurst actually touched that one, or Schrum actually touched that one as he's going out of bounds. Don't know about that. They're going to get in quickly to Hurst. Will put up no good. Rebound Reagan. Reagan with the board, and she'll give it to Johnson, and Johnson will bring it. Johnson on up to Smith. Harley with the ball in the front court. Goes left side to Canancer. Wide open for the three. It's good. And the Lady Dragons take a 4-point lead. York out to a 4-point lead now, 9-5 with 5:11 to go here in the first quarter. Levy going to drive against Reagan again, puts it up and scores. And Levy now with a nickel on the night makes it a 2-point game. And Levy will do that all night if she can get the step. Now ball comes quickly up to Canancer. Canancer over to Reagan. Reagan down into Blevins, back to Reagan. Inside to Smith. Harley going to take the little short jumper. Good. Harley's on the scoreboard now, and the Lady Dragons take back that 4-point lead. 4:40 left to go here in quarter number one, 11-7. Amelia Hall getting ready to check in for the Lady Dragons. Now Levy going to drive again, puts up the floater, no good, gets her own rebound though, goes back up, no good. Rebound this time taken away, still on the floor, run it down is Hurst. Hurst out to the other Hurst, and she puts up an air ball. Put a stamp on that one and mail it because she put up the air ball on that one. And that'll bring Hall in the game. Blevins will come out. And let's see, for Upperman, I believe Schrum come out and into the ball game. Come number 20. That is Tory Brooks. Tory Brooks in the game. Now ball goes quickly up to Reagan. Reagan off. Good pass to Smith who laid up man. York now by 6. Make that 4. Upperman scored last time, so it's a 4-point game. 6, 13-7. I thought that was right. My math ain't that bad, folks. With the basketball now is Hurst. Hurst going to give it over to Brooks. Brooks dumps it off now to number 11. That is Maynard who checked in. Now quickly up to Hurst, and Hurst going to drive up and lay it in. Make that Reagan Hurst gets free for the deuce. Now long pass up in the front court, too high and too hard for Canancer. It goes out of bounds. York by 4, and Upperman with the basketball. Walking it in the front court will be Reagan. Reagan working it to the right side, drives all the way down, puts up the tough all-balance jumper, no good. Rebound is by Johnson, and Johnson going to bring it on the run. Johnson drives, she'll stop, put up the jumper, no good. Rebound knocked around, still on the floor, and Upperman comes away with it. And we got a walk on number 11. That is Maynard, who lost her bounce, went to the floor and turned it over. Maynard and Brooks in the game now. As Schrum and Levy sit down, it'll be worked in this time to Johnson, left side, down inside to Hull. Hull off to Smith. Smith back over to Hull. Hull shot rejected. Oh, and that time going up and rejecting that one was McClellan, and she did that with some authority on that one. Reagan going to come out. Beatty's going to come in now. She'll be in for the first time. It'll be Johnson to bring it in. Johnson works it in to Beatty. Beatty out front now to Johnson. Johnson back inside to Smith. Smith going to drive, put up the little leaner. Good. Harley with 2 more. She's got 6 in the first quarter, and it's back to a 6-point York lead. In the front court, Hurst with the ball. Gives it over to number 20, Brooks. Drills the 3 ball. Levy getting ready to come back in. It's a 3-point game now. Ball goes quickly up to Beatty in front court. Beatty, long pass going to be picked off by McClellan. McClellan, long pass up to Hurst. Hurst is going to have the layup. Reagan Hurst got behind the defense, and York wants to talk about it. It's 2:32 left to go in the first, and we got a 1-point York lead. York leads.
Medicare Part D members can now turn to Medithrift Pharmacy as their 2018 preferred provider for prescription needs and receive substantial savings in their copays. Medithrift Pharmacy is a Medicare Part D preferred provider with SilverScript, WellCare, Cigna, Express Scripts, Envision, Magellan, and Blue RX options. Don't assume, start with lower copays at Medithrift, your prescription for caring since 1943.
Well, back here where York trying to improve that 9-4 record. They lead by 1 with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And it will be York to work it up full length of the court. They'll give it in to Johnson. Johnson with the basketball. Picked up by Brooks. Now here comes Maynard up for the double team. They'll give it to Smith. Smith going to catch it, bring it into front court. Hardy going to drive in, kicks it out to Canancer for a 3. Good. And a Canancer with another 3 ball, and the Lady Dragons go back up now by 4. Levy with the basketball. Levy going to drive down. Levy going to drive in the lane. Now backs out. Gives it up to Brooks, who will fire the 3 short. Rebound, though. Good job that time by, looks like, Schrum with the basket. Brooks Schrum with her second basket of the first quarter. And now the inbound pass going to be knocked away and out of bounds off of Levy. Reagan going to come back in, and it's going to be Beatty out. You're going to work it in on the side. He'll send it in to Johnson. Johnson with the basketball. Johnson's going to bring it up. Johnson kicks it on up. Picked off by Levy. Levy with the steal. Levy going to drive around the back. Pretty pass, but the shot blocked by Reagan. Good job by Reagan to get back. That was a pretty around-the-back pass by Levy as she left it perfect. And going to the line will be Maynard. As Maynard went up, Reagan just hammered her. So the Rock picks up her first of the ball game. At the line is Maynard. First one, no good. She's got a pair of them here. She can cut this to a 1-point game. Blevins going to re-enter the lineup for York. Buck 46 left to go in the first quarter. 18-16 York and 18-17 as that one trickles over. And it's an 18-17 York lead. Hall comes out. Blevins re-enters. Ball comes in to Johnson. Johnson with the basketball. Johnson going to work it up. Johnson going to bring it into front court on the run. Has it stolen by Schrum. Schrum just reached in, took it away. Gives it out to Levy. Levy with the basketball. Gives it over to number 20. That is Brooks. Brooks had it stolen away, though. Johnson takes away. Brooks missed a shot, and then they try to get it out, and Johnson steals it. Johnson drives, puts it up, no good. This time, rebound Levy. Bring it on the run. Akira Levy on the run. Drives down now, sees daylight, takes it to the rack. No good. Rebound pulled by Reagan, and Reagan travels with it as she was bumped by Harley and goes down to a knee and turns it over. It will be to work it in. Riley Hurst. Gives it in to Levy. Levy underneath, puts it up, scores, and she's fouled. And we'll see who they call it against. I believe they're going to whistle that against Blevins. Blevins second, and Levy just gives her team their first lead of the night and has the natural 3 and gets the natural 3. Upperman now by deuce. In comes Reagan Hurst, and out will go Levy again. With the basketball comes Johnson. Johnson going to bring it up to front court. Johnson with the ball. Drives up, gives it to Blevins. Blevins with the ball back to Johnson. Johnson stops, pops it. She's going to be fouled this time, and that one's going to go against Brooks. Upperman's jerseys are white with gold numbers. A little bit hard to see from this distance. Have to wait and check them ever to make sure. And now Johnson's free throw in front of the iron, no good. She'll have one more. Beatty's going to come back in for Reagan. As back to the line will go Johnson. Johnson. Second one, good. Johnson hits a 1 out of 2, and it's a 1-point game. Reagan going to come back in, and Blevins is going to come back. I think Beatty was supposed to take out Blevins, but she took out Reagan, and Reagan's going to come back in. Levy with the basketball in the front court. Working out front, takes it right side. Now drives all the way in, stops, and pops for the 2. Levy with 2 more. That's a 3-point lead for Upperman. York with the basketball. As Johnson going to drive all the way and put up the floater. No good. Rebound tipped out, and coming away with it was Reagan Hurst. Reagan Hurst with the ball. Kicks it over to Riley Hurst. Will fire the three. No good. Rebound can answer. And York probably needs to slow down and go for the last shot, as we're down to 18 seconds left to go here in the quarter. And that's what Johnson will do. She'll walk it across, give it over to Smith, now to Reagan. Reagan trying to get back to Johnson. Gets it to Canancer. Canancer with the ball. Canancer drives in, kicks it in the corner to Beatty. Beatty for a three, no good. And rebound by Upperman, as the long throw at the buzzer is going to be no good. We're through one, end of one. It is Upperman 22, York 19.
Keeping your comfort in mind. Call 879-5909. Conditioned heating and cooling.
With great power comes a great electric bill. Upgrade to a new top-of-the-line American Standard heating and air conditioning system today to start saving energy dollars. Have comfort and peace of mind this winter. Ask about our hassle-free financing options. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free quote today.
The Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union has a limited time auto loan special now through March 31st. Get $100 or 90 days to your first payment, and it doesn't matter. New purchase or refinance, new or used autos, even older vehicles and classics. Also ask one of their friendly faces about the loan automatic payment discount. For fast service and low rates, come to the Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union or go online to ucfcu.org. It's a better way to bank. Certain credit restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
And back to action, York with the basketball to start this second quarter. York works it over to Johnson, right side. Johnson with the basketball. You got Johnson, you've got Reagan, you've got Smith, Beatty, and now ball goes inside to Smith. No good, and on the rebound it's knocked out. They're going to whistle foul against Reagan. Oh, they might just call it out on Reagan. They give her second personal. Levin's going to re-enter for York. Beatty will go out. And with the basketball comes Akira Levy. Levy with the basketball. Top of the circle. Making a move against Reagan. Drives all the way in and scores. Levy out with 12 points here in the first half. And it's now a 5-point Upperman lead. Johnson with the basketball. Johnson into front court. Has it knocked away. Come up with Smith. She'll drive. Put it up. No good. Rebound fall for and saved in by Upperman. Upperman with the basketball. Levy on the run. Levy going to drive all the way in, and Levy's just going to get an intentional foul on Reagan as Reagan just pushed her. Honestly, folks, that one probably a good call. Reagan just shoved her as she was going for the layup, and Reagan going to be called for the intentional foul. Michaela picks up her third personal on the rock in foul trouble. And we got timeout called. Timeout on the floor with 7:15 to go in the first half. It's 24-19, Upperman.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
7:15 left to go here in the first half. It is a 24-19 lead now for Upperman. As at the line will be Akira Levy. She'll have a pair of free throws here, and then Upperman will get the ball back. Free throw is good. Levy went for the layup, and Reagan just shoved her. Second one is good as well, so she hits both ends of it. And now it's a 7-point Upperman lead, and they have the basketball right back. Hurst will trigger it in. Hurst going to work it in. He'll throw it out front to Levy. Levy looks three, now won't take it. Now Levy going to move against Johnson, give it over to McClellan. She'll fire the three. Air ball, rebound saved in by Upperman. Good job by Hurst to get it back in. Now out to Levy for a three. It's good. Well, that shows you Levy's range. She not only hits layups, she hits 3 balls. Back the other way comes Smith all the way to rack. Blocked by McClellan, and they're going to whistle the foul. Yeah, they're going to call it before the shot, or they're going to whistle that. And they're going to whistle that one against number 10, Reagan Hurst. McClellan went up and blocked it, and they whistled Reagan for the Hurst for the foul. In the front end of it is Harley. Harley will have one more. She cuts it to a 9-point game, makes it 8 with that one. 29-21, 6:54 left to go here in the first half. With the ball, Akira Levy out front. Levy works it right side to Hurst. Hurst all alone. Hurst fires the 3. Rebound taken on the other side by Upperman to Reagan Hurst. She'll put up the floater. No good. Rebound Harley Smith. Harley going to bring it up. Harley leaves it over for Johnson, and Johnson will work it up. Johnson's had trouble with Shrum. Shrum's got those quick hands. Johnson now going to drive, and it's knocked away again, and it's off of York out of bounds. Once again, Shrum with those quick hands able to knock it away. Brooks comes back in. Tori Brooks for Upperman is Levy with the basketball. Levy going to walk it up. Levy with the ball in the front court, gives it over to Hurst. Hurst to Brooks, back to Hurst, now over to Levy. Off to Hurst, cross courts it over to Brooks, now back out to Reagan Hurst. Reagan Hurst will drive, put up the runner, and she's going to be fouled. And who they going to whistle this one on? And that may be Johnson. Haley Johnson picks up her first of the ball game. Free throw, no good by Riley Hurst, or make that Reagan Hurst. She'll have one more. Second one, no good. Missed both ends of it. Rebound Harley. And Harley over to Johnson. Johnson going to have to run it down, and here comes York with the basketball. In the front court will come Johnson. Johnson with the ball. Johnson looking to drive, gives it off to Harley. Harley will dish it out to Beatty. Beatty with the basketball down the corner. Try to get it over to Harley. It's knocked away by Levy and out of bounds. Back in comes Maynard now, and out goes Reagan Hurst. 29-21. Upperman by 8. Ball comes into Blevins. Blevins looking for some help. Kicks it out front to Canancer. Canancer with the ball, drives down, looks for somebody. Now Canancer gives it out to Blevins. Blevins looking. Blevins will take the little jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound taken away by Maynard, and we're going to foul on Beatty. You're getting the short end of the stick when it comes to these close fouls here. It's going to walk us the other end, as that's the 8th team foul on York, and that's going to put at the line number 11, Maynard. Chloe Maynard going to step to the line. She's 1 of 2 on the night. Free throw, good. Now 2 of 3. It's back to a 9-point Upperman lead. She can make it 10 with 5.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Back of the line is Maynard. Second one, good as well. She hits both ends of it. And it's 31-21. Back the other way, Johnson with the basketball. Johnson into a double team. Throws it down to Beatty now, back over to Smith. Smith way out front. Hardy with the basketball. Looking to make a move. Gives it out to Beatty. Beatty going to drive, knocked away, but Smith comes up with it. Hardy with the basketball. Spins up and under. No good. Rebound, fall 4. And it's still on the floor. And diving for it is Levy, and it's going to be a jump ball. Jump ball goes to the Upperman Lady Bees on the alternating possession, so they get it right back. Italy worked into Akira Levy, and Levy will walk it up. Levy with the basketball. Levy in front court. Looking, gives it down the corner now to Maynard. Maynard with the basketball. Maynard backs it out to Levy. Levy with the ball. Levy going to fire it up, no good. Rebound taken away by Upperman. Now a steal by Canancer, and then Canancer is going to be fouled by Riley Hurst. Hurst going to pick up the foul. As we have got coming into the ball game now for York, Amelia Hull, and we've got a timeout before we go any further. Timeout on the floor, 4:49 to go in the first half. It's a 10-point Upperman lead.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Well, we got 4:49 left to go here in quarter number 2, and it's a 10-point Upperman lead. York with the basketball. York with quite a few more fouls than Upperman at this point. I think it's 8-4 right now. With the ball comes Johnson. Johnson going to get it up in the front court to Beatty. Beatty will stop and pop. That one's no good. Long rebound going to go saved in by Hull, but right to Maynard. Over to Levy, and Levy going to bring it. Levy in the front court. Levy sees daylight, goes up, runs into her own player, and I guess that's the best defense, is let her own player block the shot. As back comes York the other way with the basketball. It'll be Johnson in the front court. Johnson off to Smith. Smith going to drive a little jump hook. She's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go, I believe, against McClellan. McClellan going to pick up her first personal of the ball game. Team's fifth. Harley at the line, drills the front end of it. Harley's got 9 in the first half. Back in will come Schrum. Out will go McClellan. As Harley looking to hit this one. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of Upperman. York will keep it right here. 9-point lead now for Upperman. Set to bring it in will be Johnson. Johnson works it in quickly to Beatty. Beatty out to Canancer. Canancer with the ball, gives it over to Johnson. Johnson inside to Smith. Harley going to take, she's going to be called for the offensive foul. Puts the shoulder down and pushes off, picks up the personal. And that'll take us the other way with Upperman with the basketball and 4:05 to go here in the first half. Levy going to walk it up. Levy with the ball. Levy drives in, kicks it off to Maynard. Now back to Levy in the corner. Levy against Hull, drives around Hull, puts up the little double pumper. Good, she's fouled. Levy with 2 more, and that one I believe is going to go against Johnson. And Haley's going to pick up her second on the ball game. Levy at the free throw line, hits again. Levy has, let's see now, 5, 8. She's got 20 points here in the first half. Harley going to come out now as Ellie Davis checks in the ball game. He'll get the ball into Johnson. Johnson going to be double teamed. Johnson going to long ball it over to Shelby Beatty. Beatty still got to get in the front court, gets it up to Canancer. Canancer with the ball. She's going to drive all the way in and takes up no good. Rebound Hull. Hull shot blocked. Davis back up. No good. Rebound Levy. Levy going to bring it on the run. Levy's got a 1-on-3, which is about good odds as she'll drive in, kick it back out front now to number 1, Hurst, who drives and scores. Riley Hurst with 2 more, and it's a 14-point lead. And the ball now going to be, we're going to get a foul on Upperman, I believe, as they come to the sideline. Going to go against Maynard. Maynard's first of the ball game. That'll bring Reagan Hurst back in the lineup as out goes, looks like Brooks. Ball be worked into Beatty. Beatty pass up to Canancer. Canancer with the basketball. Hannah going to bring it in the front court. Goes over to Johnson. Johnson with the ball. Johnson looking to make a move. Backs off. Johnson with the basketball. Drives down on the baseline. Pins underneath. Put up the little jump hook. No good. Rebound pulled by Riley Hurst. Hurst with the ball. Long pass up front court to Schrum, but Schrum was turned the other way and it's out of bounds. 2:56 left to go here in the first half. 36-22 your score. York with the basketball. They'll give it up now to Beatty. Beatty on to Canancer. Canancer going to drive in, give it off to Hull. Hull with it back over to Canancer. She'll take the little jumper. No good rebound is by Canancer, though. Canancer gets her on board. Good follow on the shot. Johnson with the basketball now. Johnson going to drive down, spin in, look for some help. Got to get rid of it. Gives it over to Davis. Davis going to drive it toward the baseline, stolen away, and then Davis is going to be called for the foul. Ellie had it taken away and then grabbed a hold of the player to keep her from dishing it out to a wide open Looked like, I believe, Reagan Hurst was going up the sideline. And now McClellan going to come back in. At the line will be number 11, Maynard. Maynard hit 2 a moment ago. She's 3 of 4 on the night. She is 4 of 5. Coming back in, McClellan. Schrum will come out. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. And York without Smith on the floor just seems a little disoriented right now. Second one is good as well. Maynard knocks them both down, and it's a 16-point lead now for Upperman. With the ball, Davis in front court, gives it over to Canancer, fires a 3. That one's off. Rebound tipped out, tipped around. Levy's going to come out with Levy, able to get the basketball up. Good job, he's getting a dribble up. Drives down, spins, nowhere to go. Kicks it to a cutting Reagan Hurst, who puts it up and in. Reagan Hurst will go to the line as well. She'll go for the natural 3. Davis going to pick up her second, I believe. And we got timeout called by York. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here in the first half, and the Lady Bees starting to pull away. They now lead it 40-22.
Credit cards, car payments, grocery bills. Hey, there's a lot of big expenses out there, but your child's post-secondary education should not be one of them. That's why Twin Lakes is here to help you. Twin Lakes is proud to partner with the Foundation for Rural Service to provide scholarship opportunities for graduating seniors. Applications must be postmarked by March 1st, 2018. So don't wait. Download your application today at twlakes.coop. Some restrictions apply. See the application for full eligibility rules.
Jamestown Family Chiropractic wants to help relieve the burden of increased insurance rates by offering huge savings with their Platinum Family Care Packages. This amazing offer allows you to buy 32 visits and get 20 free. This is a great time to let Jamestown Family Chiropractic establish a care package for you and your family. Call them today at 931-287-2077. They're located at 408 South Main Street, Suite C, Jamestown.
2:08 left to go here in this first half, and the Upperman Lady Bees starting to open up the lead on York as they lead right now by 18. And at the line will be Reagan Hurst to shoot the natural 3. The and one is good, so she makes it now 41-22, a 19-point lead for Upperman. Now still almost by Levy, knocked away, and it's going to be tied up between Davis and Hurst, and it goes back to York on the alternating possession. York trailing by 19 now. As the ball going to be brought in, going to be knocked away, going to be out of bounds. It'll be off of Upperman. Reagan Hurst almost with the steal. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll remain the Lady Dragons basketball. No, they say it's off of York, so it's going to be Lady B basketball. Couldn't see down that corner till you through. The Upperman fans are standing right there. Now Levy going to drive in, double pump it up again. Gets it up and under, and now it's a 21-point lead. Now steal by Levy. She'll go up, score again, make it a 23-point lead. And we'll go to the line for the natural 1. If that's on Davis, that's her third. Ellie Davis has come in, picked up 3 fouls, and that's going to bring Smith back in. Harley going to come back in, and out will go Amelia Hall. Now a 23-point lead, make it 24. As Levy now with 25 points here in the first half. She's got a quarter of a century in quarter number 2. With the ball comes Johnson. Johnson out front. Goes inside now to Smith. Smith looking to give it off to Johnson. Does. Takes it in, puts it up, scores, and she's fouled. Pretty move by Haley Johnson to get her first basket of the night. And the foul's going to go against. Reagan Hurst picks up her second personal. And going to the line will be Haley Johnson. Her free throw is good, so Haley now got 4 on the night and cuts this back down to a 21-point game. 97 seconds left to go here in the first half. With it is Levy. Levy with the basketball. Levy looking inside, goes over right side, gets it right back, comes into McClellan. Out to Hurst. Hurst for a wide open 3, no good. Rebound McClellan. McClellan to Hurst. Hurst going to take it in, stick it up and in. Riley Hurst gets the layup. This is back now to a 23-point Upperman lead. With the basketball comes Johnson. Johnson goes down into Harley. Harley down the corner to Beatty. Knocked one out of bounds off of Levy. Upperman's Akira Levy, your Miss Basketball finalist again this year. She won it last year and is a finalist again this year. With it now is Canancer. Canancer gives it over to Johnson. Johnson with the basketball. Johnson working way out front, drives down. Now we'll take it hard to the rim. Give it over to Beatty. Beatty in the lane, drives in, loses handle on it. Has it stripped away, but Johnson comes up with it. Johnson with the basketball. Johnson down low to Smith. Smith out to Canancer. Over to Johnson. Johnson with the ball. Johnson down to Canancer. All alone for three. No good. Rebound. Harley back up and good. Harley with the reverse layup. She's got a nickel in the quarter, 11 on the night. That's a 21-point ball game with a half a minute to play here in half number one. Ball goes inside to McClellan. Out now they try to get underneath to Hurst and knocked away. Good hands by Smith. 23.6 seconds left to go here in quarter number two. Ball comes in off the back of Smith and landed up and in is Levy. Levy bounced it off the back of Smith and got it and laid it up and in. Now Smith the other way, and we're going to have a foul on Levy on the reach. Akira Levy has her second personal tonight. And Harley will go to the line for some free throws. 14 seconds left to go here in the first half, and York got off to an early start, had a lead for most of the first quarter, and then now seeing the Lady Bees come storming back and take the lead. Missing the front end of the 1-and-1 was Smith. And here comes Upperman. Levy in front court, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Gives it over to Brooks. Brooks for a three, drills it. Tori Brooks for three. She's got 6 on the night, and that's your first half. Halftime of this one, and right now it's all Lady Bees. They lead it 53-27 back in a couple of minutes.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for.
Some signs can make your day easier, like the ones you see on the road. Other signs can help save your life, like the warning signs of a heart attack. For women, common signs can include jaw pain, nausea, and dizziness, and some women may experience a heart attack without feeling chest pain. If you experience the signs of a heart attack, get to an emergency room fast. Call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
Halftime of this one, and at the half, it is Upperman on top of 53-27 as York led a lot of the first quarter, but then it was all Upperman after that as they came on and just pretty much roll in this first half. Don't go away, so we'll be back with the Old Ben Franklin Ford halftime stats right after this.
Medicare Part D members can now turn to Meta3 Pharmacy as their 2018 preferred provider for prescription needs and receive substantial savings in their copays. Meta3 Pharmacy is a Medicare Part D preferred provider with SilverScript, WellCare, Cigna, Express Scripts, Envision, Magellan, and Blue RX options. Don't assume, start with lower copays at Meta3, your prescription for caring since 1943.
Back here at Upperman High School where York trails Upperman 53-27. Time now for the Old Ben Franklin Ford halftime stats brought to you by Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg. Fords are just cheaper in the country, folks.
Hello, folks. This is Brian Myers, Finance Manager at Old Ben Franklin Ford. We have financing for all customers. Interest rates starting as low as 0%. Are you tired of other dealers telling you no? Come by or give me a call. Let me show you how easy it is to be driving away in your new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. Remember, Fords are cheaper out in the country. Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee, 1-877-NEW-FORD.
And back here at halftime, we're at the half. It is Upperman on top 53-27. Taking a look at the scoring in this one. First of all, for York, they're led by Harley Smith with 11. They got 6 for Hannah Canancer, 4 for Haley Johnson, 4 in the game for Michaela Reagan, and 2 for Isabella Blevins in that first half. For the Upperman Lady Bees, Upperman's Kira Levy with as many points as York had in the first half. She's got 27, and then there's a drastic drop-off from there. Reagan Hurst with 7. You got Tori Brooks with 6. 5 in the game for Chloe Maynard, 4 each for Riley Hurst and Brooke Schrum. York trailed at the end of 122-19, but they were outscored. Let's see. York ended up with 8 points in that second quarter to Upperman's 31, as Upperman just blew this one wide open. Don't go away. We'll be back after this quick timeout. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back for the start of the second half in a moment.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bruce Bell, GM of Oben Franklin Ford, Watburg, Tennessee. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned Parks Recreation vehicle, give us a call at 1-877-NEW-FORD. No high-pressure sales, no tricks, no gimmicks, just fair, honest dealing. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned, and if we don't have what you're looking for, we'll find it. Low overhead means cheaper prices. Fords are cheaper out in the country. Shop us first, shop us last. We want to be your dealer before, during, and after the sale. 1-877-NEW-FORD, or shop us online at ObenFranklinFord.com.
And back here where we have got second half getting ready to get underway. York got a big mountain to climb in this one as they trail 53-27. Gonna have, let's see, second half here. We'll see how much longer Upperman keeps their starters in. You know, they're up right now by 26, so we'll see what they do here in the second half. We have been down here and seen them keep their starters in, folks. I ain't gonna lie, I've seen that happen a few times. We're set for this second half to get underway here in just a moment. Thank you to Old Ben Franklin Ford for our halftime stats, and I'm not sure why my computer quit a minute ago, but it did, so we will see what happens here. Hopefully everything's going to go all right in the second half, as it's been an adventure here in this first half. Got here late. Folks, if you're traveling down the Interstate 40, remember, if you're headed west, give yourself extra time, because they do have some road construction going, and we had to make a big detour and turn around and go back to old 70. So we got here a little bit late, but we're on the air. And now with the basketball to start the second half, Upperman right off the bat. Levy's going to drive, and Levy's going to have her shot rejected. Good job by Reagan. The Rock getting up to knock that one down. And it will be Upperman basketball. They'll work it into Levy. Levy comes around the pick, looks, gives it down inside, knocked away. Good hands by York. Out comes Smith with the basketball. Smith in the front court. She'll drive, stop, pop, and drain it. Good job by Smith. Harley's got 13 on the night. And back comes Levy with the basketball. Levy going to bring it into front court. Kira Levy with 27 in that first half. Now we'll drive down, give it over to Hurst. Hurst going to fire the three. That one's way off. Brought down by McClellan. McClellan over to Levy. Levy inside to Hurst. Hurst been there a long time. And now the ball is passed back out to Levy. Levy with the basketball. Levy drives in, takes a little jumper, good. Kira Levy now with 29 on the night. And it's a 26-point lead for Upperman. And now, say Johnson carried the ball coming up, and York an unforced turnover. That gives it right back to Upperman. Now, folks, you do know if one team makes it to the 35-point lead, the clock does not stop. And right now, Upperman trying to knock on the door on that one. With it now, Levy over to Hurst. Hurst with the basketball. Hurst out front now to Levy. Levy come around the pick of Schrum, give it over in the corner to McClellan, back to Levy. Levy looks three, gives it over to Hurst. Hurst inside to McClellan, knocked away, good hands by Blevins, but McClellan comes up with it. Gives it up to Hurst. Hurst out front now to Levy. Levy going to drive. Levy going to pump it, put it up. She's got 31, and we'll go to the line for the natural three. And we'll see who they call that one on. That's going to be Isabella's third. And I think today's Isabella's birthday, if I'm not mistaken. Free throw good by Akira Levy. Levy now makes it 58-29. They've doubled up the late range. Ball goes underneath, knocked away by Levy, stolen away by Upperman. Upperman on the run. Riley Reagan Hurst with the basketball. Kicks it out to Levy. Levy for a three, short. Rebound fought for, and McClellan comes up, sticks it up and in, and she's fouled. McClellan going to go for the natural three, her first two of the night. And that's on Isabella. Isabella's picked up her fourth personal. She's on the brink of extinction. That'll bring Hull in off the bench as McClellan makes the natural three. Hull will come back in, and Blevins going to get some seat time as she's picked up her fourth personal. Johnson with the ball, long pass up to Reagan. Reagan with it, gives it in to Smith. Smith, great pass over to Hull, who sticks it up and in. Good ball movement by the Lady Dragons, and that's two for Amelia. Other way, Levy with the basketball. Levy's going to drive in, gets a little bit of a block, takes it, pumps it up, and good. Levy now with more points than York's team has combined. With it now is Smith over to Canancer. Canancer for a three. Hannah knocks it down, and she's got 9 on the night. 63-34, a 29-point lead. Upperman trying to get to that 35-point mark where they can get the clock to run. And driving now, Hurst going to fire the little short jumper. No good. Rebound Smith. Smith spins, looking for some help, kicks it over to Canancer. Hannah in the front court. Hannah down the right side, pulls up, holds it up, gives it off down low to Smith, and Smith's going to be fouled. And that's going to go number 10, Reagan Hurst. That's her third of the ball game. I've got her. And no, they're not showing that on the clock. They're not showing anything on the clock. 5:03 left to go here in the third quarter. Ball comes into Johnson. Johnson looking for the shot. Now will come around, drive in the lane, take the little floater. No good. Rebound McClellan. McClellan kicks it up to Levy, and Levy going to bring it on the run. Levy with the basketball. Levy drives in, kicks it back out front to Hurst. Hurst going to drive, and Hurst is going to be fouled. And once again, Lady B is going to get bailed out on that one. That's going to be Harley's third. And it will be Beatty come back in for York. Hurst, free throw rattles good. Riley Hurst now with 5 points on the night. Let's see, McClellan going out, Shrum going out, and Reagan Hurst going out. Maynard comes back in, also Brooks back in, and the second one good as well. And number 13 into the game, that is Lauren Sissom. Sissom in for the first time as York with the basketball. Into front court comes Smith. She'll dish it over to Canancer for another three. No good. Rebound Levy, and Levy going to bring it on the run. Levy going to push it into front court. Levy with the ball. Drives down, takes it up strong, and she's going to be fouled by Johnson. And Haley's going to pick up her third personal. And that's going to send Akira Levy back to the line. On the night, Levy's got 34 points. She's actually got as many points as York does. And now she's got 35. She's got one more than York. Looking for 36. This young lady is another Miss Basketball finalist. She was last year's winner. Going to be tough, though. You got Gracie Dishman out of Cumberland County, very good, and Taylor Lamb out of South Green, who moved back up to AA this year. Very good player as well. It'll be interesting to see who gets that one. Driving down to Johnson. Johnson goes inside the hole, stolen away by Sissom. Sissom gives it over to Levy, and Levy going to push it up. Levy with the ball. Levy going to drive down, pulls up, and travels with it. Turnover by Upperman. Upperman up by 33. And don't forget, folks, mercy rule's 35. So once they get that, you got a non-stop clock. This game go really quick. York can't do something. Now the ball goes over to Smith. Smith going to spin in against Hurst, puts it up, no good. Rebound Hull. Hull to Beatty. Beatty goes inside, throws it away. Tried to get to Johnson, and now back quickly. They'll get it to her, or to Maynard, who will lay it up and in. Maynard with two more. Chloe Maynard's got 7 on the night. That's a 35-point Upperman lead now. With the ball comes Johnson. Johnson going to drive in, pulls up, kicks it out to Smith. Smith for a three, no good. Rebound Hull. Hull off to Beatty. Beatty for a three, no good. Rebound by Levy. Akira Levy with the basketball, works up long, pass up to Maynard. Just a good catch by Maynard. Got out to Brooks over Levy. Levy going to fire another three and drain it. And we got timeout on the floor. Timeout with 3:06 left to go in the third. It's now 72-34 Upperman.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Keeping your comfort in mind. Call 879-5909. Conditioned heating and cooling.
With great power comes a great electric bill. Upgrade to a new top-of-the-line American Standard heating and air conditioning system today to start saving energy dollars. Have comfort and peace of mind this winter. Ask about our hassle-free financing options. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free quote today.
Well, back to action, 3:06 to go in the third quarter. Upperman up now by 38. As York works it up, they'll give it up to Hull. Hull back to Johnson. Johnson drives in, turns into a double team. Now goes up and under and scores. Good job of Johnson. Haley now with 6 on the night. Levy with the basketball in the front court. Drives all the way in, puts up the little leaner. No good, but she's going to be bailed out again with a foul. And Harley Smith picks up her 4. She's on the brink of extinction. As Levy at the free throw line hits the front end of it. Kira Levy with more points than York tonight. As now the second one rolls out. She missed one. And back will come York with the basketball. Front court comes Johnson over now to Canancer. Canancer with the ball. Canancer will come around the big drive in, take the little jumper short. Rebound going to be off of Sism, out of bounds off of Upperman. Sism's with some size in there. As now it will be York to work it in. They'll give it in to Beatty. Shelby with the basketball. Isabella getting ready to check back in for York. Ball goes over to Johnson. Johnson looking to drive all the way to the rack, up and good. Haley Johnson now with 8. And it's 73-38, a 35-point lead for Upperman. As Levy sends it over this time to Shrum. Shrum going to drive in, drops it down to Sism. Sism takes it up, and she's going to be fouled from behind. Sism had not took that dribble. She probably would have been able to lay it up and in, but she had to put it down one time. When she did, that allowed Beatty to come up and foul her. Sism at the line. Free throw is good by Sism. And now Blevins checks back in. Let's see. Back in comes Shrum. Also Reagan Hurst and Riley Hurst in the game. As missing the second was Sism, and back will come York the other way. York with the basketball. They'll give it over to Beatty. Beatty looking inside now. Now Beatty going to drive. Gives it up to Harley. Harley back out to Beatty. Beatty for the jumper. Good. Shelby Beatty with the 2. And let's see, Beatty now with 2 on the night. Back the other way, Levy's going to take it, and she'll stick it up and in. Levy for 2 more. And we got a buck and a half left to go here in the third quarter. Johnson going to drive all the way to rack, missed the layup. Rebound pull by Sism out to Levy. Levy long pass up to Reagan Hurst to lay it up and in. Reagan Hurst with 2 more. And it's a 38-point lead now for Upperman. Ball goes to Blevins. Blevins, great backdoor pass to Canancer. Canancer got whacked by Sism, but no call. And back the other way will come Upperman with the basketball. Levy around the back move, and she has it blocked. But they're going to call Blevins on the foul. But good job by Isabella to come back and get a hand on that one. That's going to do it for Isabella. She's going to foul out on the night, but she's got a deuce on the night. Fouls out here in the third quarter with 57 seconds to go. And Starting the fourth quarter, I do imagine they will have the running clock after starting this fourth quarter. Levy with the free throw, good. Levy now will check her points. She had 27 the first half, and she missed that one. And she has missed 2 of the last 3 she shot from the free throw line. York with the ball, trailing by 39. Ball goes over Reagan. Reagan off to Johnson. Johnson will take a little bank shot for 3, and the bank is open. It's a 3-point deposit. And back the other way comes Hurst now will fire the 3, and we got a foul inside, and I believe that's going to go against Schrum. Schrum's first of the night. 79-43, 33 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Boys action coming up next. As with the basketball, Hull. Hull gives it back to Johnson. Johnson looking to drive. Tries to go inside, stolen away by McClellan, but it's on the floor, and there's Reagan to tie it up. Ball's on the floor. Reagan's going to be around it as she comes up, ties it up with 19.7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 19.7 to go, and then the ball comes in, knocked away and blocked. A foul called, I believe, on Upperman. And who are they going to whistle against Upperman? Levy going to pick up her third personal. 17.4 seconds to go. York looking to work it in. They'll lob it in. Knocked away by Levy. Ran down by Davis, but Davis went over and back across the midcourt stripe. 14.6 seconds to go here in the third quarter, and Upperman with the basketball probably go for the last shot. And we should have running clock in the fourth quarter, folks, so this one will go really quick. That's fourth quarter. With the ball out front is Levy. Levy working it. Levy down to 4 seconds. Levy trying to make a move. Now Levy going to drive. Step back, take the jumper. Good at the buzzer. Levy with 2 more at the buzzer. We're through 3 of them into 3. It's 81-43, Upperman.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No.
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
The Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union has a limited-time auto loan special now through March 31st. Get $100 or 90 days till your first payment, and it doesn't matter. New purchase or refinance, new or used autos, even older vehicles and classics. Also ask one of their friendly faces about the loan automatic payment discount. For fast service and low rates, come to the Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union or go online to ucfcu.org. It's a better way to bank. Certain credit restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Well, final frame of this one, and the Upperman Lady Bees with 81 points, 81-43. Akira Levy with 45 points here in the first 3 quarters. She has 2 more points than York's entire team, and she's back out on the floor. Come on, Coach. As with the basketball now is Levy. Levy with the basketball works it down inside to Hurst. Back out to Reagan Hurst. Reagan Hurst will drive and score. Reagan Hurst has Upperman with their starters in and a huge lead. They're now up by 40. Ball goes over to Davis. Davis with the basketball. Davis is going to be fouled by Levy. And Levy going to pick up her 4th personal. For York, you've got Canancer, Johnson, you've got Hull, Reagan, and Davis. And now Upperman going to start putting in some subs. Coming in the game is going to be Trinity Smith. Also Maynard will come back in. Levy's going to sit down. I'd say she's done for the night. She has 45 points. That's pretty good point production for that young lady. As the ball going to be lobbed in this time to Canancer. Canancer with the basketball. Canancer brings it out. Gives it over to Davis. Davis with the ball. Davis going to drive in. Davis takes it all the way to rack, and she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against number 23, Trinity Smith, who checked in. Upperman going to go perfect on the regular season, 28-0 and 14-0 in district play. Missing the front end, it was Davis. You're going to fall to 9-5 on the season in district play and 16-9 overall. Come back in Shelby Beatty. Beatty comes in, and I think Johnson comes out. So you're going to get some of the younger kids in. Second one, no good. Rebound taken away by McClellan. McClellan out to Hurst. Hurst with the basketball. Hurst down inside to McClellan. Back out front now to Smith. Smith gives it over to Maynard, and Maynard shot blocked, and we got a hurt York player. It looks like Reagan. Reagan gets hit, and she takes a shot to the face there, and I hope the rock's okay. She's just a little bit addled, so Tuttle's going to come in, and they need to get her over the bench, check her out. She's not walking too good right now. She got a shot to the head, and that's something they don't need, a concussion on one of their players, but Reagan's going to sit down. Reagan just a little bit rattled over there. York with the basketball as Tuttle comes in now. Addison in for the first time. Canancer with the ball, drives in, gives it off to Davis. Davis with the ball, works it over to Beatty. Beatty with it. Beatty drives down. Beatty going to give it off to Hull. Hull going to put it up short. Gets her on rebound, though. Fights it over to Davis. Davis going to take it in. Davis is going to be fouled. Will they count the shot? I don't think so. I believe it's for the shot. And the foul is going to go against Sissom's first. And it'll be worked into Tuttle. Tuttle with the ball over now to Canancer. Canancer's pass knocked away, stolen by Reagan Hurst. Reagan going to drive, put it up with a big step and good. Reagan Hurst has got now 13 on the night. Back the other way, here comes Beatty with it. Beatty with the basketball. Beatty going to kick it over to Tuttle. Tuttle driving, send it across to Canancer. Canancer for a three, no good. Long rebound ran down by Beatty. Beatty looking for some help, gets it into Hull. Hull has it knocked away. Then we got foul number 2 on Lauren Sissom. Lauren Sissom reaches in. Upperman's Akira Levy with 45 points on the night. As many as York has, more than York has scored. York's Hull trying to break that, but missed the front end of it. Amelia couldn't get the first one to drop, won't get the second. Reagan Hurst with the ball. Reagan Hurst going to spin in, give it off to Sissom. Sissom tried to drive, and once again, Sissom just needs to take the ball up. I don't know why she's trying to put the ball on the floor. She does, she's turned it over. And back comes York with the basketball. Running clock in this one, so unless a timeout, there'll be no stoppage for play. And the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds off of, let's see, it looks like Trinity Smith knocked that one out. They'll work it in this time. Stolen. Reagan Hurst going to drive, lay it up and in. Hurst with 2 more. She's got 15 on the night. And we're down to 4 minutes. Driving's Canancer. Canancer tried to work it inside. Stolen by Maynard. Maynard, though, has it tied up. Good job by Hull. And it goes to York on the alternating possession. Under 4 minutes to play in this one. Boys action coming up next. Stick around. That one will be here on WDV as well. Driving in is Canancer. She's cut off. Canancer looking for help. Gives it out to Beatty. Beatty off to Davis. Davis going to drive down. Get over Tuttle. Tuttle for a 3. No good. Rebound. Hull back up and good. Amelia with 2 more. She's got 4 on the night. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Ball goes over this time to Maynard. Maynard backdoor to Reagan, and Reagan lays it up and in. Or I should say Hurst. Reagan Hurst is her name. I keep on thinking her last name's Reagan, but it's her first name. Reagan Hurst with the 2. York the other way. Canancer with the ball. Canancer driving around, and she's going to be fouled by Hurst. And that's going to be free throws for Canancer, but the clock will continue to run. Thanks to the mercy rule, the clock will continue to run here. First one good by Canancer. And Hannah has 7 on the night, looking for 8. And missed the second one, though. Rebound tipped out, and it'll be out of bounds off of Upperman. 89-46, a 43-point lead for the Lady Bees. York got out early, led for part of the first quarter, but then Upperman took the lead and never looked back, and now a steal by Reaganhurst out to Maynard. Maynard with the basketball. Maynard looking to drive. She'll drive all the way and go up off the glass. No good. Rebound Hull. Hull gives it out to Canancer, and Canancer will bring it up quickly. Beatty with the ball. Beatty going to drive, put it off the glass and good. Shelby Beatty with 2, and Shelby's got 4 on the night. 2 minutes left to go on this one. 41-point Upperman lead. Now driving is Reaganhurst, and she'll be fouled. And who's that one going to go against? He'll go against Beatty, I believe. Shelby picks up her third personal. And Hurst missed the front end of it. Second one, no good. Missed both ends of it. Hurst missed them both, and back will come Ellie Davis with the basketball. 100 seconds left to go in this one. He'll give it over to Canancer. Canancer working it to the right side now. Works it back up front. Gives it over to Tuttle. Tuttle with the basketball. Down underneath. Great pass to Hall for the layup. Good look by Tuttle. Addison Tuttle with a nice pass there to give York the easy basket, and it's a 39-point ball game. They'll work it down in there. It's the big girl, Sism, and Sism now with 3 points. Pushes it back to 41. 70 seconds left in this one. With the basketball is Canancer. Canancer will drive, runner, no good. Rebound, Hull back up, no good, and Hull's going to be fouled. And that's either going to go against Sism or Smith 1. Sism picks up her third personal. Hull, free throw, no good. Amelia on the night has 6 points, looking for 7. And the second one is good. Rattles it home. She's got 7 points on the night, 51-91. And Upperman will bring it up. We're leading by 40. Out front, they'll send it over this time to Maynard. Maynard off to Smith. Back over now to Brooks. Brooks for 3, good. Brooks knocks down the 3, and we got a timeout call by York. 28 seconds left to go with this one. It's 94-51, Upperman.
Say cheese. It's that time of year again. Twin Lakes annual photo contest is back. Join the fun by submitting your best community photos online at twlakes.coop. The winner will receive a free Fire HD tablet and will have the chance to have their photo featured in the 2018 phone book. But don't wait. The deadline for entry is February 16th. Good luck. Some restrictions apply. See twlakes.coop for details or to submit for entry.
27 seconds left to go in this ball game, and York with the basketball. Canancer in front court. Canancer with the ball, working it out front, spins, drives in, pulls it back out, gives it over to Beatty, and York going to run the timeout. You're going to go for the last shot. Beatty with the basketball. They'll get it back up to Canancer. Knocked up in the air. Canancer will run it down. 7 seconds. Now tipped away, and it's over and back to Upperman, and York will pretty much run the timeout. That's going to do it. That's going to be your ball game. Upperman rolls here tonight as they drub York in the final here tonight. 94-51 Upperman, showing why they are the number 1 team in the state in Class Single A as they roll York here tonight by 43. Don't go away. We'll be back to take a look at the boys game coming up here in a moment, and plus we'll have more on this one right after this break.
Boring breakfast? Liven up your breakfast routine with Dairy Queen's delicious biscuits and gravy. We give you warm buttermilk biscuits smothered in a rich country gravy with DQ's signature sausage. It's a hearty Southern classic perfected by Dairy Queen. Available at participating locations. At DQ, we have fan food, not fast food.
Are you still filling your prescriptions at a chain or big box pharmacy? This is Philip Hall encouraging you to make the switch to Hall Family Pharmacy. When you do business with Hall Family Pharmacy, you are helping to support local schools and organizations because we reinvest your money right back into the community we call home. We provide jobs for people right here in Fentress County, and we are the only pharmacy contracted with an independent and family-based drug wholesaler who is also dedicated to the well-being of our region. Stop by or give us a call at one of our convenient locations in Jamestown or Clark Range, and our helpful staff will help you make the switch today.
Fentress Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, one game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
Well, back here where York falls to Upperman tonight, 94-51 your score. Let's take a quick look at the scoring. Got to go get the books ready for the boys matchup. In this girls game, York was led by Harley Smith with 11. Harley Smith had 13. Haley Johnson had 11. 7 for Hannah Canancer and Amelia Hull. 4 in the game each for Shelby Beatty and Michaela Reagan. 2 in the game for Isabella Blevins. The Lady Bees, well, they got 45 from Akira Levy, and then from there it dropped off drastically as their next high score was Reagan Hurst with 17. 9 in the game for Tori Brooks. 7 for Chloe Maynard. 6 for Riley Hurst. 6 in the game for Riley Hurst. 3 for Ashley McClellan, and 2 in the game for Lauren Sism as the Upperman Lady Bees roll York here tonight by a final of 94-51. Looks like they're going to have some senior night activities. So while we got a break in that, we're going to take a break back at the studios, and then we will be back here in just a few minutes for the start of the second game boys matchup coming up in just a few minutes. We're back here at Upperman High School, where it's set for boys action. This one tonight pits the 13-12 Dragons. They're 7-6 in the district against the Upperman Bees, who's 22-4 on the season and 10-3 in district play. Now York lost to Upperman the last time these two teams met back last month, as Upperman rolling that one 74-49. Taking a quick look at the District 8 AA standings. Now we do find out that Watertown won last night, and Cannon County will finish 1-13 on the season. And let's see, we've got some scores from tonight. I think some of the scores wrong. We'll have to check that here in a minute, as it was Livingston over Cannon County girls tonight, 60-47. Macon County beat DeKalb County 50-45, and Jackson County and Single A beat Cannon County, or Clay County, I should say, 63-53. So Jackson County will move into that number 3 slot. Clay County go in number 4 in the District 6A tournament. Here, taking a look at the boys' side of things. Livingston and Upperman sitting atop this district at 10-3. Both have beaten each other, so both will win, and the other one's loss will take first place. But if both win, then there will be a tie, and it will be probably a coin toss for the winner, and both teams will get buys to the semifinals regardless, as they're going to be 1 and 2. Macon County going to go in the number 3 seed at 8-5, as they win, or will go in number 3 at 3rd. A loss and a York win, they'd be tied for 3rd, and they'd a coin toss for that. Now York needs a win and a Macon County loss to get above 3rd. They can't really drop below 4th, though, as DeKalb County could come up and win, and a York loss would mean they're tied for 4th, but York has the tiebreaker on that because they beat DeKalb County twice. Smith County sitting at 5-8. They're playing tonight against Watertown, and the winner of that one will be 6th, and win in DeKalb County loss puts the winner in a tie for number 5. So they're still up in the air on that one. And Cannon County is the only other team. They're set in that bottom of the barrel at 1-12. We're getting set for starting lineups for tonight, and York, it's going to be a makeshift lineup to say the very least, as they are injury-ridden. They lost Landrick Lefew last week to a broken ankle. They lost Noah Smith earlier in the season to a knee injury. They lost their head coach to a heart attack. And, folks, adversity. This is the York Adversity Dragons, I guess you could say, as they've had it really tough this season. Now we're getting ready for our starting lineups for tonight. York, the visitors on this one, will be coming out tonight with this makeshift lineup. They will start with Isaac Peavyhouse. Isaac got to have a big night tonight shooting the basketball. Cool hand Luke Patton got to have a big night tonight handling the rebounding duties. You got Case Moody. He's going to have a big night tonight. Caleb Christensen's got to be big inside tonight. And then you got Roger Meadows got to handle the ball out. Roger's done an excellent job out at the point guard position for the Dragons this season, as he had to come in, was coming off the bench, but has lately been starting due to all the injuries, as was Caleb Christensen. And now York, with a lot of youngsters, going to get some time to play this season, as they have really had the injury bug. And now for the Upperman Bees, who come in 22-4 under Coach Bobby McWilliams. They will start with number 1, Colin Gore. Junior Jaden Knapp. Jaden Knapp will start at tonight. And then they're going to start their 3 seniors tonight on this senior night. They will start Brevin McClellan, Julian Dodd, and Colby Booker. Going to be your starting 5 for the Bees as they start their seniors now. We'll see a lot of other players coming. They get a lot of kids off the bench. So they've got a good depth on their bench, where York, right now, that is really going to be one of their Achilles heels till they can get, they had Jennings and Strong come off the bench the other night. Played pretty well, but they're going to have to get some production out of that bench. And with a lot of injuries, it's going to be tough to do for the Dragons as they come in tonight. Heavy underdogs to these Bees of Upperman here at Upperman High School. The Bees, a win here tonight, though, it can finish no worse than tied for first. And depending on what Livingston does, and Livingston, of course, is at Cannon County tonight. So we'll see what Livingston does there. They should be odds-on favorites there as well. So here we go. It's going to be to jump it up for the Bees. The Dragons' opening tip going to go to Upperman. Upperman with the basketball. It's Gore with it. Gore on the right side. Gore with the basketball. Colin Gore. Colin Gore going to work it to the right side. You've also Gore with it. Gives it down the corner now. Firing out of the corner, and no good, but taken away by Luke Patton. Luke with the rebound. Here come the Dragons. That was number 14, Knight, firing out of the corner. With the basketball now is Moody. Moody going cross court to Peavyhouse. Back out front to Meadows. Meadows with the basketball. York almost stunned Livingston last outing. York had a shot to win it at the buzzer, just couldn't get it to go. Christensen with the basketball, working it around. Leaves it for Patton. Patton with the ball. Patton looking to drive. Drives in, kicks it off the corner to Peavyhouse for a 3. No good. Rebound tipped. It's going to be out of bounds off of Christensen. It'll be Upperman basketball. Bees with the basketball, and a scoreless ball game early. 7 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1. Just underway in this one. Across the timeline comes Gore. Gore with the ball, gives it over to Knapp. Now back to Gore. Gore for a 3, and he'll drain it. Colin Gore knocks down the 3 ball. And the Bees take the early lead. York with the basketball. Meadows in front court. Meadows going to send it over to Moody. Moody with the basketball. Moody going to drive in. Case will take the short jumper. Good. Case Moody for his first 2 of the night. And back the other way comes Upperman. Gore with the ball. Gore going to drive down. Leave it over this time to Knapp. Knapp off to number 3, or actually number 5, McClellan. Back to Knapp. Now Knapp going to throw it away, trying to get it to Dodd. Threw it well behind him and away, and it goes out of bounds back to York. York with the ball, a chance to take the lead. 6:20 left to go in the first quarter. Moody going to work it up in the front court to Meadows. Meadows going to drive down in. Meadows double teamed, has it stripped from behind, and it goes out of bounds off of Upperman. Dodd tried to save it in, couldn't get to it. It goes out of bounds, and it goes back to Upperman, or back to York, I should say. York with the ball on their own end on the side. And I believe we're going to, the one official talking to Patton and Dodd as Patton come across the line, come across the baseline. Dodd that bumped him. Ball goes backcourt to Meadows. Meadows with the basketball. Roger gives it over now to Moody. Moody off to Peavy House. Peavy House with the basketball. Leaves it over for Meadows. Meadows with it. Gives it off now to McClellan, or I should say to Christensen. Now down the inside to Christensen. Over to Meadows. Meadows up. No good. Rebound pulled by Upperman. Upperman going to push it the other way. With it in front court is Gore. Gore with the ball. Gore gives it over now to Knapp for three. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped out. We're going to have over the back on number 33, Colby Booker. Colby Booker broke out the saddle, went for the rod, picks up foul number 1. And back come the Dragons. York with the basketball. Front court, they'll give it over to Meadows. Meadows inside to Patton. Patton over now to Moody. And Moody's going to be fouled, and that one's going to go against McClellan. McClellan picks up his first of the ball game. Team second. Moody to bring it in. Moody looking, gives it in the corner to Christensen. Back out front to Meadows. Meadows gives it over now to Peavy House. Down to Moody. Moody going to drive back up. Kicks it off to Christensen. Now over to Meadows. Meadows for three. Rims out. Won't go. Rebound pulled by Booker. Booker with the ball out quickly. This time, actually, a double dribble there by number 5, McClellan. He picked it up, put it back down, but no call. Gives it over to Gore, left side. Back out front now to McClellan. McClellan going to drive in the lane, puts it up, rolls off. Rebound to Meadows. Good board work by the Dragons, and here comes York trailing by 1. 4:55 left to go here in the first quarter. York with the ball, trailing by 1. They'll give it over Meadows. Meadows off to Christensen. Christian double team, going to try to drive in, has it stripped and stolen. Taken away, and here comes Gore with the basketball. Gore with it in the front court. Gore going to drive down, hold up. Looks inside for Booker. Booker back out now to McClellan. McClellan going to fire the three, rattles it home. Brevin McClellan, the senior, drives it home. And York now will trail by 4. Back the other way, Patton going to drive in. Scoop shot up and good. Good job by Cool Hand Luke on that one. As it gets the basket, and it's a 2-point ball game. Gore with the ball. Gore in the front court. Gore stops. Gore pops. Gore drills it. It's obvious to see Colin Gore is the shooter for this squad. As Gore's come out hitting a couple of 3 balls. Back the other way, Meadows down to Christensen. Christensen in the corner. Looking back up front to Meadows, off to Patton. Patton over to Moody. Moody going to drive in, takes a big hop, puts it up, no good. Rebound Gore. Gore with the ball. And Gore just loses it out of bounds. Gore just ran off and left the basketball, and we got a timeout called on the floor. Timeout with 3:42 to go here in the first. It's a 9-4 Upperman lead.
When it comes to a state representative, actions speak louder than words is Representative John Mark Wendell's motto. John Mark has been a majority floor leader, a member of the House Transportation, Agriculture, and Natural Resources Committees. Locally, he's been a leader in keeping state funding for York Institute, and if one of his constituents has a concern, then it's John Mark's too. So when it comes to state representatives, I guess actions do speak louder than words.
3:42 left to go here in the first quarter. And Upperman, all their points from beyond the blue line as they've knocked down 3 threes. York with a couple of baskets. And it's a 5-point Upperman lead right now with 3:42 to go here in the first quarter. York trying to work it in. They'll look in, try to knock it in, knocked away and run it down. Number 24, who's in the ball game. That's Isaiah Allen. Allen going to drive in, lay it up and in. Isaiah Allen comes off the bench, gets 2 quick ones. Upperman now with a whole new lineup in as they got, we'll check him on now. York trying to work it inside, knocked away. Meadows comes back up with it. Meadows gives it over to Peavy House. Peavy House with the basketball. You've got into the game number 4, Donovan McAllister. As driving in is Moody. Moody gets it off in the corner this time to Meadows. Back up now to Peavy House. They'll reset it. Back down the corner now to Moody. Moody drives in, gives it off to Patton. Patton out to Peavy House. Peavy House to Christensen. Christensen back out front to Meadows. Off to Moody. Inside to Patton. Patton back over to Moody. Moody won't take. Gives it back to Patton. Patton with the ball. Double team. Now triple team. And now going to be called, or going to be fouled. And we'll see who they call in. That's going to go number 14 for Upperman. That's Knipe. He's the only starter still in the ball game. Now Strong's going to check in. Moody's going to come out. Isaiah in for the first time. Strong comes in. Strong looking, gives it in to Christensen. Christensen out front now to Meadows. Meadows off to PBS. PBS down to Patton. Patton with the basketball, drives in, double team. Picks up his dribble, gives it out to Strong. Strong coming around the pick. Give it over to PBS. Isaiah with it. Kicks it across, or Isaac, I should say. Now inside to Patton. Good pass, good ball move. Patton gets the deuce. Good ball movement by the Dragons to get that one into Patton, and Patton gets the layup. In the front court comes Allen. Isaiah Allen in the front court. Now down the corner, firing out of the corner and drilling it. That is number 35 with the 3 ball. And that is McWilliams, I believe, with it. Now driving in is Patton. Patton going to kick it back out to Christensen. Christensen will drive in, give it over to Strong. Strong off to Christensen. Back up front to PBS. PBS going to drive down in. He's going to be fouled on the reach. And that one's going to go against that McAllister picks up his first. McAllister with his first. Christensen going to come out, and ball comes into Patton. Patton takes it up, and he can't get the extra point, but he will draw the foul on Allen. And Isaiah Allen gets his first foul of the ball game. You got also Alex Rush in the ball game now for Upperman, and Gore checks back in. Free throw by Patton is good. Luke with a nickel in the first quarter. Cuts this to a 7-point ball game. Patton back at the line. Second one, good as well. Patton hits both ends of it. 14-8, a 6-point lead now for Upperman with the basketball. Allen out front. Allen way out front with 95 seconds to go in the quarter. Your girls won earlier, or lost earlier, I should say, losing big to Upperman. We'll look at that here at the half. With the ball now is Gore. Gore with it, gets down the corner to Allen. Allen going to lob it inside to the big guy who will put up a little jump hook. And that's Rush for 2. 2 for Rush, and it's a 8-point lead now for Upperman. They doubled up York at 16-8. With it now is Strong. Strong goes over to Meadows. Meadows off to PBS. PBS back out front to Moody. Christensen getting ready to come back in. They'll give it over to Strong. Strong with the basketball. Kicks it down the corner to PBS. PBS going to drive through, give it over to Moody. Moody back up front now to Patton. Patton with the basketball. Over to Meadows. Meadows off to Moody. Moody with the ball over to Strong. Strong back out front now to Meadows. Meadows with the basketball. Off to PBS. PBS now to Moody. Inside to Patton. Patton with the basketball. Down the corner to Meadows. Back up front now to PBS. 25 seconds. PBS driver the floater. Rolls and drops. Big shot by Isaac. Isaac with his first 2 of the night. It's a 6-point game with 17 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Almost the end of one. Allen with the basketball. Allen working out front. Gives it over now to Gore. Gore in the corner to McWilliams. Back up now to Allen. Allen off to Gore. Gore for a 3. No good. Rebound going to be on the floor. Nobody's going to pick it up. We're end of one. It is Upperman 16, York 10.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Quarter number 1 history, and the York Dragons trail by 6 after 1. Coming back into the game now for York will be Christensen, and let's see, I guess Patton come out with the ball. Christensen working it right side now, looking for somebody. Now gives it up to Moody. Moody with the basketball. Moody back over to Christensen. Christensen down the corner to Strong. Strong with the basketball. Strong out to Meadows. Now off to Christensen. Christensen with the basketball inside to Patton. Stripped away from Patton. Now comes the Bees. They'll get up quickly and put it up in underneath. No good. That time by number 14, Knipe. Knipe missed it, and then a foul on Upperman. I believe that's going to be against Rush. 32 Rush picks up his first of the ball game. And it will be York basketball. Walking it up will be Moody. PB House was one to come out a moment ago instead of Patton. PB House getting ready to come back in as with it now Christensen gives it over to Moody. Moody right side. Moody going to drive down, swings it back up, picked off. Taken away this time by McAllister. Over to Allen, back up front now to Knipe. Now back to McAllister. McAllister looking inside for the big guy. We're going to have a pushing foul on Patton underneath. They're going to get Luke for bellying up on that one. Picks up his first, team's first. Upperman with 16 fouls. York with 1. And PB House will come back in, and out goes Strong. And now the ball comes into Allen. Allen fires the 3. No good. Rebound ran down by Moody. Moody with the basketball. Coming in for Upperman, number 15. That is Mangrum in for the first time. They'll give it off this time to Meadows. Meadows inside to Moody. Off to Christensen. Back out front to Meadows. Meadows going to drive in. He'll put the floater. No good. Rebound pulled this time by Mangrum. Out go quickly get it to Allen. Allen on the run. Down in the corner to McWilliams for a 3. Good. Jace McWilliams has 2 3 balls, and now it's a 9-point lead for Upperman. York with the basketball. They'll work it right side this time to PB House. PB House with the ball. PB House going to throw it cross court. Great play by Moody to save it, but he throws it right to Mangrum. Mangrum going to kick it over now to number 4, and he has it knocked away, still on the floor. And Patton comes out. Patton's got a 3-on-1. He'll take it all the way to Rack, and they're going to call a blocking foul. I thought they was going to get Patton, and Patton went down hard, and York cannot afford another injury. Patton's going to get up quickly. And didn't get who they whistled that one on. As I thought Patton was going to get called for the charge, but Patton going to go to the line with 6:04 to go here in the first half. First one good by Patton. Luke's got 7 on the night. York took a beating in that first game, 94-51. York was led by Harley Smith with 13, Johnson with 11, and can answer with 10. As now Patton hits the second one. In comes Jacob Jennings. Jennings in for the first time tonight. Jacob Jennings will check in. Upperman with the basketball. Gore in the front court. Gore going to work it down in, back it out. Gives it over now to McWilliams. He'll fire the 3, no good. Rebound taken away and kicked out to Allen. It was rebounded by McAllister. Now over to Gore. Gore going to send it out to McWilliams for another 3. No good. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul, and that one may go against. He's going to whistle that one to Roger. Roger Meadows picks up his first of the ball game, team second. Upperman will keep it on their own end. McAllister with the basketball. They give it out front now to McWilliams. McWilliams with the ball. Over now to McAllister, who drives, puts up the runner, no good. And on the rebound, we're going to foul on McAllister, I believe. We'll see who they call it against. It'll go against McAllister. Donovan McAllister has his second. That's going to bring back in the game Knapp, going to come back in, and McAllister will sit down. Upperman pretty deep on that bench. They're playing about 9 players or 10 players right now. York was about 6 players they played so far, and Jennings with a free throw, no good. Jennings missed the front end of it. As is a 1-and-1 now for York. Back the other way, Upperman with the basketball. Out front is McWilliams, gives it over to Allen. Allen for a 3 is good. And let's see, Allen is Isaiah Allen, nickel on the night. Back the other way now comes York with the ball. They'll give it over this time to Moody. Moody with the basketball. Moody back off now to Christensen. He'll drive in, dump it out to Peavias. Peavias loses the basketball. And back comes Gore. Gore on the run, lays it up and in. Gore just stretched that one out and laid it up and in. And now it's a double the score on York, 24-12 now. 4.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. With the ball is Meadows. Meadows gives it over this time to Christensen. In out to Jennings. Now off to Peavias. Peavias over to Meadows. Inside to Moody. Moody with it. Cross courts it over to Christensen for a 3. No good. Rebound by Moody. Moody goes back up and good. Case Moody. Good follow-up now. He's got 4 on the night. And York cuts it back to a 10-point ball game. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. With it is Gore. Gore gives it out to Allen. Allen over to Knapp. Knapp's going to drive in, give it back to Gore. Gore going to fire a 3 of his own. That's an air ball. Stamp that one and send it out to airmail as we got timeout called by Upperman. Timeout with 3:50 to go in the first half. It's now 24-14 Upperman.
Are you feeling the burden of increased insurance rates? Let Jamestown Family Chiropractic help with their new patient care packages. With their bronze package, you purchase 5 visits and the 6th is free. Silver package, buy 10 visits, get 2 free. Gold package, buy 20 visits and get an amazing 6 visits free. Call Jamestown Family Chiropractic today at 931-287-2077 to establish your care package savings. They're located at 408 South Main Street, Suite C.
Are you still filling your prescriptions at a chain or big box pharmacy? This is Philip Hall encouraging you to make the switch to Hall Family Pharmacy. When you do business with Hall Family Pharmacy, you are helping to support local schools and organizations because we reinvest your money right back into the community we call home. We provide jobs for people right here in Fentress County, and we are the only pharmacy contracted with an independent and family-based drug wholesaler who is also dedicated to the well-being of our region. Stop by or give us a call at one of our convenient locations in Jamestown or Clark Range, and our helpful staff will help you make the switch today.
And back here where York with the ball, trailing now by 10. And Upperman now with some more substitutions. Back in the game comes McClellan. Also looks like Rush back in the ball game. And number 24 in the ball game is still Allen, still in the ball game. With the ball now is Moody. Moody going to cross it over to Patton. Patton down to Christensen. Patton come back in for Jennings. Now knocked away, stolen by Upperman. Upperman's Allen with the basketball. Allen going to turn it on, kick in the corner to Gore. Gore for a 3, no good. Rebound taken away, Case Moody. Moody going to slow it up. York, no hurry. York, very slow paced, trying to keep from getting this run and gun with Upperman. Ball goes into Christensen. Over now to Peavias. Peavias with the ball. Back up front to Moody. Moody off to Patton. Patton with the basketball. Patton over to Moody. Now quickly to Meadows. Meadows puts it up. No good. Rebound pulled by Rush. Rush with the basketball. Gives it over now to number 24, Isaiah Allen. Allen with the basketball. They'll send it down the corner to Rush. Rush will take the jumper. Good. Alex Rush, a big guy with a touch out there, drops it home. And it's now a 26-14 Upperman lead. Upperman by a dozen now, 26-14. Ball goes over to Meadows. Meadows down the corner, Peavias. Peavias looks out front, gives it out front to Moody. Off now to Meadows, inside to Christensen. Christensen double team, gets it back out to Meadows. Now quickly over to the right side to Peavias, off to Patton. Patton to Moody. Moody going to drive it down in. Pulls it up, gives it out to Meadows. Meadows over to PB House. PB House for three. It's good. Isaac with the three ball, and we got a timeout called by York. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. It's 26-17. Upperman.
Speed limit 55. Right turn only. Exit here. With some signs, it's clear what you're supposed to do. But heart attack warning signs aren't always this obvious. They can feel like arm pain, nausea, dizziness, shortness of breath, fatigue. If you experience the warning signs, call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
Well, back here where York now has cut this down to a 9-point ball game with just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. York with a trailing 26-17. Now, earlier tonight, the girls lost big to Upperman by a final of 94 to 51. They lost by 43 points, and the boys here trailing right now by 9. With it is Gore. Gore going to give it over to Allen, or make that Booker, I should say. No, that's McClellan. Now to Knipe. Knipe going to drive all the way in, miss the layup. Knipe missed the layup, and up comes York with the basketball. 95 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Don't go away. Halftime, we'll talk with Coach Tanya Brown about the game tonight and about the upcoming tournament. As with the ball now is Meadows. Meadows gives it over to Peavy House. Back up front to Moody. Moody off to Christensen. Christensen to Patton. Right side. Back up front to Moody. Moody over to Patton. Patton going to kick it back out to Meadows. Off to Moody. Moody looking. Gives it inside to Patton. Patton tried to go inside. Stolen away by Rush. Rush with two long arms to get him over him. Now Gore on the run. Traveled with it. Gore tried to make a pretty move, just couldn't hang on to the basketball. Turns it over, and back comes Upperman. Or back comes York with the basketball as it'll be Allen and Mangrum coming in. As out goes Knipe and also Gore. With the basketball will come Moody. Moody into front court, gives it over now to Meadows. Meadows now to Christensen. Christensen back up front to Peavy House. Off to Moody. Moody down to Patton. Patton with the basketball. Patton drives down in, kicks it in the middle of the court to Peavy House. He'll drive, put it up. No good. Rolls off, but he'll go to the line, and that will go either Rush or Mangrum. They're going to whistle that one against Rush, I believe. Rush picks up his second. And now Isaac at the free throw line. Missed the front end of it. He's got a nickel on the night. York can miss too many free throws. You're going to try to come back in this one. You need to make all the points you can while the clock ain't running. Second one is good. He hits 1 out of 2. And 39 seconds left to go. It's an 8-point Upperman lead, and Upperman with the basketball. I believe Booker come back into the game. Yeah, back in the game comes Colby Booker. Walking across will be Allen. Keep on calling him Isaiah Thomas. That's a blast from the past. Well, actually, not. I guess there is an Isaiah Thomas in the NBA right now. He's son of legendary Isaiah Thomas. But right now it is Isaiah Allen with the basketball at 15 seconds. And now Allen with the basketball going to come around the pick. Looks for some help. Gives it out to Knipe. Knipe gives it over to McWilliams. McWilliams going to drive the baseline. Floater. No good. Rebound going to be out to Mangrum. He's going to kick it to Knipe. Knipe at the buzzer. No good. We're at halftime. Halftime of this one, and it is Upperman on top of York. 26-18. Back in a minute.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainesboro.
boring breakfast? Liven up your breakfast routine with Dairy Queen's delicious biscuits and gravy. We give you warm buttermilk biscuits smothered in a rich country gravy with DQ's signature sausage. It's a hearty Southern classic perfected by Dairy Queen. Available at participating locations. At DQ, we have fan food, not fast food.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, one game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
And back here at Upperman High School, we're at halftime. Before we get to the Old Ben Franklin halftime stats, we'll talk with Coach Tanya Story. And it looks like, Smith County going to be in that 6 and 7 game. Joining me now, Coach Tanya Story. And Coach, what can you say? You ran into Miss Basketball finalist, and I think she tried to make her final push for the Vogues.
Probably so, and it was her senior night, and, I think they were looking to make sure she went out big.
We're going to miss her next year. No, I shouldn't say that. People down in Upperman can hear me, folks. They're going to be waiting out at the car for me. But anyway, Coach, your girls started out early, looked really impressive early, and got that lead, and had them a little bit rattled early.
We did. We come out and we executed well there, and then we got in it's hard not to get in that run, that fast, that force mode against the speed that they have, and we come down, we take 3 or 4, quick shots that wasn't really good shots, and that's not, and then they get it off the rebound and get it on the run, and momentum swings their way, and it's hard to get that back.
And they had a big night on their offensive boards as well. They got a lot of second and third shots.
They did, we getting, Reagan gets in a little foul trouble early, and that switches up what kind of defense we're having to do, and Levy's hard to guard, and we don't execute the boards well. We just didn't have a good night. It wasn't pretty.
And of course, as we said, Levy had 45 on the night. It's hard to beat a team when you give up 45. But it dropped off from there. If you look from there, the next high scorer, I think, had 17.
Well, it's one of those things. At home, we put 2 on Levy, and she had 12. But then 6 players had double digits. So, you're either going to have to take 2 and guard Levy and let everybody else score, or you're going to have to just guard Levy one on up and try to keep the others from scoring. And either way you choose, you're not coming out, good if we can't execute our part.
Coach, you're getting ready for the tournaments get underway. You guys going to go win the number 3 seed. Looks like you're going to play the winner of Livingston and Smith County in that second round. Livingston and Smith County going to play in that first round. So that's going to be, Livingston, they've struggled this year. Smith County struggled. Teams, you've handled both of them.
We have, and that's what I told the girls when this was over. I said, this wasn't a pretty night. They were showing up strong on senior night and stuff. But, we're 3rd in the district, and that's big. Nobody would have probably expected in the preseason for us to be 3rd or to have a 17 wins. So I'm very proud of where we are and what we've accomplished this year, and I'm very proud of this group of girls. They've worked hard, and they've come together a lot as a team. And we have beaten Smith twice, and we beat Livingston twice, and both games, have been probably less than 10 points of victory. And so both teams are, it's been said from the beginning, from 3 on down to 8, is anybody's night in this district. So we got a week to prepare and get ready and work on some things, and that's what we've got to do, and we've got to show up. Our next game's a must-win, and the girls know that, and they're excited about that, and we just gotta go take care of business.
Coach, you're going to the Tennessee Tech floor. The big floor, it kind of favors the inside team, and your girls are more of an inside presence than maybe Livingston and Smith County.
That's true, and that gives us an opportunity, to get up and down. Our floor's big. We've got the college size at home, so we like that. We get a lot of our camp. When we go to Tech at camp, we get a lot of games on that floor. So, we've played in there several, and the girls like that gym, so that's a plus for us. And it's gonna whoever we end up with, Smith or Livingston, both teams are playing for the same thing, and that's to get to go to the region, and the loser goes home. So it's going to be a battle from the tip-off, and we've just got to make sure we're ready.
Of course, Upperman and Macon County getting that bye. I've heard Macon County maybe had a player quit today. They were talking earlier that the Carter girl left the team today, so that could make Macon a lot more vulnerable.
Well, if I heard correctly, did the Cab almost beat them tonight?
Yeah, they won. I think Macon won by 5.
Okay, so and Upperman, Upperman killed Macon the other night. So I wondered what was going on there. So that answers that question. So and if we win our first game, we've got Macon. So I mean, all that could go in our favor, Gary.
And on the flip side, though, Livingston came out tonight and took it to Cannon County.
I saw that as well. And Livingston, they've got if you don't contain them off the boards, they hit the offensive boards well. If you don't contain Parker, if you don't take care of business, they can put a lot of points up too. And that's something we gotta focus on and prepare well. And we've come up and done what we had to against Livingston both times, because we did get the sweep this year, and that's big in its own right. But either one of us will have to prepare and be ready for that.
Well, Coach, tough one here tonight as you lose to Upperman, but best of luck as you head in tournaments next week.
Well, thanks, Gary. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the crowds that we've had this year and the support that we have. And I can't think anybody who couldn't be anything but proud of this group of girls. I know that I am, and we hope to see everybody next week at Tech.
Hey, Coach, and we'll see you in the morning.
Yes, 11 o'clock.
All right. Thanks, Coach. And that's Coach Tanya Brown as her girls' tough one here tonight. And let's take a timeout now for our Old Ben Franklin halftime stats, brought to you by Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg. Remember, folks, Fords are cheaper in the country.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bruce Babb, GM of Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, give us a call at 1-877-NEW-FORD. No high-pressure sales, no tricks, no gimmicks, just fair, honest dealing. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned, and if we don't have what you're looking for, we'll find it. Low overhead means cheaper prices. Fords are cheaper out in the country. Shop us first, shop us last. We want to be your dealer before, during, and after the sale. 1-877-NEW-FORD or shop us online at oldbenfranklinford.com.
And back here at Upperman High School, we're at halftime of this one. And at the half, the York boys trail Upperman 26-18 here on senior night at Upperman. Not a lot of stats to give you from York. Only 3 players with points in the first half. Isaac Peavyhouse has 6, Luke Patton has 8, and Case Moody has 4. York trailed 16-10 at the end of 1, and then was outscored 10-8 in the second quarter and trailed 26-18 here at the half. For Upperman, they got 8 points from Colin Gore, 6 for Jace McWilliams, 4 for Alex Rush, 5 for Isaiah Allen, and 3 in the game for Brevin McClellan. As far as foul situation for Upperman, McClellan has 1, Rush has 2, and Allen has 1. For the Dragons, they've got Patton with 1, and they've got Meadows with 1. Only 2 fouls for the Dragons in that first half. A good outing by them. Our halftime stats brought to you by Old Ben Franklin Ford. They're located in Wartburg, where Fords are cheaper in the country.
Hello, folks. This is Brian Myers, Finance Manager at Old Ben Franklin Ford. We have financing for all customers. Interest rates starting as low as 0%. Are you tired of other dealers telling you no? Come by or give me a call. Let me show you how easy it is to be driving away in your new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. Remember, Fords are cheaper out in the country. That's Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee, 1-877-NEW-FORD.
Well, here we go, getting set for the second half to get underway. York trailing by 8 to start the second half, and it will be Upperman basketball to start the second half. York only with 3 players on the scoreboard, but only trail by 8 as Upperman has come out. They come out gunning early and then kind of cooled off in that second quarter. Upperman playing about 10 deep, while York going about 7 deep, but a couple of those players really not a lot of experience between Jacob Jennings and also Isaiah Strong. Not a lot of playing time between those two in the first half of the season, or in the second half of the season for that matter. But they're having to come on and play a lot now and giving us the Dragons some good minutes. It'll be Upperman basketball. They will come back with Gore. They'll have, looks like, number 5, McClellan. They've got Knipe and Rush in the ball game, along with number 4, that is McClellan. Shot up no good this time by Rush, or McAllister, I should say. Number 4, not McClellan. McAllister, number 4. York with the basketball. They'll come back with their starters. You got Peavy House, Moody, Christensen, Patton, and Meadows in the ball game. Patton with the basketball, looking inside, looking for some help. Now gives it back out front to Moody. Moody with the basketball. You're going to go into the district tournament, probably looks like maybe the number 5 seed. And if they do, they will get a pretty good draw in that first round. As with the ball now is Meadows. Meadows got the pass over to Moody. Moody drives in the lane, puts a short jumper up short. Rebound though, Patton up and good. Good job by Luke Patton. He's got double digits, and we got a 6-point ball game with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Upperman with the basketball. They'll go inside to McClellan. Now back out to number 1. We got a foul inside. And setting an illegal pick was number 4, McAllister. He picks up his third foul. So McAllister going to get some pine time, as back in the ball game now will come Allen. Actually, they didn't take him out. They brought Knipe back in the ball game. Knipe back in. Upperman with the basketball. They'll work it over to Christensen. Christensen tried to go inside, knocked away, but good job by Patton to tip it out to him. And Patton with the basketball over to Moody. Moody off to Christensen. Christensen with the basketball. Back up front to Moody. Moody down to Patton. Patton with the basketball. Patton looking, gives it over to Christensen. Or make that Moody. Moody with it now to Christensen. Inside to Patton. Patton looks to take the shot, won't take it. Gives it up to Peavy House. He'll drop it off to Moody. York can cut this lead in half with a 3-ball here and make this a 1-possession ball game. Ball goes inside to Patton. Patton looking now. Patton going to drive in. Kick it back out to Christensen. Over to Moody. Moody down to Peavy House. Peavy House back up to Christensen. Christensen over to Peavy House. Peavy House has it stripped in there. Say out of bounds off of Peavy House. York a turnover, and back comes Upperman. Upperman with the ball in a 6-point lead. Walking it across the timeline will be Allen. Allen with the basketball goes left side this time to Gore. Gore comes around the pick, sends it over to Knipe. Knipe down inside to Rush. Rush off the glass, good, and he's going to be fouled. And who are they going to whistle that one on? I believe it's Peavy House. Isaac has his first. And the free throw is no good. No rebound. Knipe had it, but taken away by Moody. Good hands by Case Moody. Now Moody's going to be fouled by number 4. That is Allen. Allen, I've got him for 4. Yeah, back the other way now comes York with the ball. Christensen over to Peavy House. Peavy House looking inside, gives it up to Meadows. Back to Peavy House. Peavy House for a 3, no good. Rebound though by Moody. Good board work by Moody. He'll kick it down to Peavy House, and Peavy House will reset it. York with the ball over to Meadows. Back up to Peavy House. Inside, now back out to Moody. Moody going to fire the 3, good. Big shot by Case Moody. And it's a 5-point ball game with 5 minutes and 4 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. York cutting it to 5. Upperman with the basketball. They're looking inside, trying to get it to Rush, but can't get it to him. As they'll work it over to Allen. Allen with the basketball. Allen gives it inside to Rush. Rush with the ball. Now over to number 4, McAllister. He'll drive in, kick it down the corner to Allen. Allen back up to Gore. Gore off to Knipe. Knipe for a 3. No good. Rebound going to be out of bounds off of York. Meadows made a play at it. He almost got it, but stepped out of bounds as he tried to save it. It will be putting it into play, McAllister. Gets it into Knipe, and we got travel on Gore. Gore forgot to put the ball down, and he turns it over, and back comes the Dragons with the basketball. 4:25 left to go here in the third quarter. York trails by 5. Christensen with the basketball. Goes inside to Patton. Patton going to swing back out to PBS. Now over to Moody and back up in. And York is going to hold the ball out there. This will make the game go very quick if they stall the ball here. Now ball goes into Moody. Moody all the way to rack up. Oh, just rolls off. A rebound pulled by Rush. Rush over to Allen, and Allen going to bring it. Allen with the basketball. Over to Rush. Rush off to Gore. Gore with the ball now to Allen in the corner. Allen for a 3-ball short. Rebound knocked around, and out with it comes Christensen. Over to Moody. Moody going to bring it up. Moody stops, drives up, holds it up. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. York trailing by 5. York with the basketball. PBS way out front looking for some help. Guarded by Gore. Gives it over now to Meadows. Meadows with the basketball. Meadows off to Christensen. Back over to Patton. Patton to Moody. Moody going to drive in, take the short jumper. Good. Case Moody coming out with 5 in the quarter, and we got a 3-point ball game and a timeout called by Upperman. Timeout on the floor with 3:13 left to go in the third. It's a 28-25 Upperman lead.
Medicare Part D members can now turn to Meta3 Pharmacy as their 2018 preferred provider for prescription needs and receive substantial savings in their copays. Meta3 Pharmacy is a Medicare Part D preferred provider with SilverScript, WellCare, Cigna, Express Scripts, Envision, Magellan, and Blue RX options. Don't assume, start with lower copays at MetaThrift, your prescription for caring since 1943.
The Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union has a limited-time auto loan special now through March 31st. Get $100 or 90 days till your first payment, and it doesn't matter. New purchase or refinance, new or used autos, even older vehicles and classics. Also ask one of Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union or go online to ucfcu.org. It's a better way to bank. Certain credit restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
3:13 left to go here in the third quarter. It's a 3-point Upperman lead, and they have the basketball. Working it is Gore in the front court. Gore goes over right side this time to Knipe. Down in the corner to McWilliams. Back over to Gore. Gore for a 3. No good. Rebound Meadows, and York can tie on this trip. Up the floor with a 3-ball. York fans wanting a foul. No call. Moody with the ball, gives it over to Christensen. Christensen with the basketball. Christensen's got a lane. He's going to drive it all the way. Try to dump it out. Picked off by Upperman. Probably should have went up with that one as McWilliams with the basketball. McWilliams in the front court. Gives it down the corner to McAllister. Cross court and picked off by Moody. Case Moody with the steal. He'll come the other way. Moody with the basketball. Holds it up, sets it up. York can tie with a 3 here. Ball goes to Christensen. Inside to Meadows. Back out to Patton. Patton with the basketball. Patton's going to drive all the way in. Lays up, no good. Rebound Meadows. Meadows back up, blocked by Rush. Meadows gets it back, though. Sends it out to Patton. Patton over to Moody. Moody going to fire for 3. No good. Rebound pulled away. And we got a holding foul on Upperman's McWilliams. McWilliams called Christensen's hand and went do-si-do with him and picks up the personal. It will be York basketball to bring in. Moody looking, lobs it in to Patton too high, picked off by McAllister. McAllister going to bring it on the run, gives it over to Knipe. Knipe all the way to rack, won't go. Rebound is by Patton. Knipe's missed a couple of gimmies here tonight. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. A 3-point lead now for Upperman, but York with the ball. Meadows for 2. They say 3. No, we're going to say 2. He was definitely on the line, but the one official saw 3, but the official here caught it. It was a 2-ball as Roger was right on the line on that one. Had 1 foot touching the line. That was a good call. It's a 1-point ball game, though. And with 1:48 left to go here in the third quarter, Upperman with the ball in the lead. Into front court comes Gore. Upperman a little bit rattled here, has struggled this quarter. They have only 2 points in the quarter. With the basketball out front is Gore. Gore going to give it down to Knipe. Back up front now to McWilliams. He'll fire the three, and McWilliams can stop the bleeding in a heartbeat. McWilliams with three. As back the other way comes York with the basketball. Patton stops. Patton will stop and take the three. It's good, and the Dragons, Patton has 13, and we got a 1-point game with 70 seconds in the third. With it now comes Gore. Gore going to drop it loose to Rush. Rush kicks it out to Knipe for three. That one won't go. Rebound Meadows, and Meadows is going to be fouled by McWilliams. McWilliams going to pick up his first of the ball game. And with 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter, it's a 31-30 Upperman lead. York with a chance to take the lead back here. Ball comes in. It'll be Moody to walk it up. Moody with the basketball. Moody to the right side. Drives down, loses the handle. Almost stolen by Gore, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be off of Gore. Ooh, almost a turnover by the Dragons as Moody will work it in. Ball comes in now to Meadows. Meadows with the basketball. Over to Moody. Moody with it. Moody going to drive down in, kicks it back out to Peavy House. 40 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, and York may go for the last shot. Peavy House with it back over to Moody. Moody off to Christensen. Christensen cross courts it over to Meadows. Back up now to Peavy House. Over to Moody. 30 seconds in the third quarter. York trails by one. Peavy House with the ball. Gives it over to Meadows. Meadows with the basketball. Down to 20 seconds. 20 seconds left to go in the quarter. And it's with the basketball, Moody. Moody going to drive in. Kicks it over to Peavy House. Knocked away from behind. Taken away by Rush. Rush going to long ball it up to Gore. Gore with the ball. Gore going to dish it off to McWilliams. Back over to Gore, and Gore lays it up and in. Gore with the basket, and that's going to end the third quarter. End of three. It's Upperman 33, York 30.
Jamestown Family Chiropractic wants to help relieve the burden of increased insurance rates by offering huge savings with their Platinum Family Care Packages. This amazing offer allows you to buy 32 visits and get 20 free. This is a great time to let Jamestown Family Chiropractic establish a care package for you and your family. Call them today at 931-287-2077. They're located at 408 South Main Street, Suite C, Jamestown.
Tax time might mean a big bonus for you, but this year it could mean the opposite for me. Cherise here from Casey's Frontier Chevrolet. My accountant said I have too much inventory. That means when you trade your old car, I'll match your down payment up to $2,000, no matter how much you owe, and regardless of age or condition. Plus, my For the People credit approval process is perfect for people who think they can't get approved. See all the cars at CaseyChevy.com, and we'll see you in the cow pasture.
Credit requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. No specific down payment required with respect to any particular vehicle. Down payment match applied as a discount on the price of the vehicle.
Well, back here where York will have the ball to start this final frame, they'll come back in. Isaiah Strong checked into the ball game. Strong, Patton, Meadows, Christensen, and Peavy House in the game. Ball comes into Christensen. Moody's getting a little bit of a breather as with the ball is Christensen. Christensen over now to Meadows. Meadows with the basketball. Roger out front. Roger gives it off to Christensen. Now back over to Peavy House. Peavy House to Christensen. Christensen cross courts it over to Meadows. Meadows going to drive in, kick it back to Christensen. Christensen will drive in the lane, looks for somebody, kicks it back out to Peavy House. Off to Christensen. Now to Meadows. Meadows with the basketball. Gives it up to Peavy House. Peavy House drive in. They'll give it over to Meadows. Meadows down to Patton. Patton with the basketball. Patton out front. Patton working it. Looks for a cutter. Gives it off to Strong. Back up to Patton. Over now to Peavy House. Peavy House with the basketball. York very patient. Working it off to Meadows. Meadows with the basketball. This score right now is in York's side of the ball. Strong gives it quickly over to Christensen. Christensen with the basketball. Looks for some help. Gives it over now to Meadows. Moody going to check back in the ball game. Back out front to Meadows. And hear the boring chant from Upperman's players as York taking time. Now Christensen for the tie. No good. Rebound pulled. And we're going to have a foul on Strong. Isaiah went after the rebound. Picks up the personal. And it will be Upperman with the basketball leading by 3. Moody checks back in. Strong comes out. So back will come Upperman with the basketball. 14 fouls for Upperman, 2 for York in the second half. With the basketball now is Gore. Gore over to Knipe. Knipe with the basketball. Knipe gives it out now to McWilliams for a 3. No good. Rebound Rush, and Rush bounces it off of Patton out of bounds. Didn't play that time by the big guy. As it will be to work it in. They'll work it in this time to Knipe. And goes in and was I believe that was Knipe hit the 3. I'm not sure on that one. Back comes Patton, and he'll answer with a 3. So Patton answers right back, and it's a 3-point ball game with 6 minutes to play in regulation. With the ball, Rush. Rush gives it over to Gore. Gore with the ball. Gore going to back it out now. Gore gives it up now to McAllister. Off down the corner it goes to Gore. Gore inside to the big guy. He'll go off the glass and good. This Rush kid is a good inside player. Gets the basket, and we got timeout on the floor. 5:36 left to go in the game. It's 38-33, Upperman.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Well, back to action now. York trailing by 5. They'll have the basketball. We get back underway. Upperman's Alex Rush with a basket. Rush, that good inside player for this team. I'm not sure what year he is. He's not a senior. We had their senior starters, and he wasn't one of the starters. They only have 3 seniors on this team. And all 3 of those, none of those have really played that much. Now Peavy House for 3 out of the corner. No good. Rims out. Allen with the rebound. Allen going to push it up. Allen with the ball. Working way out front. Allen now will back it out, and they're going to make York come out and get them. And now Christensen will come out. And York will switch defenses a little bit. Christensen will come out and make Allen move. Now they'll give it over to Gore. Gore with the ball. Gore drives around the pick, gives it off to Knipe. Knipe with the ball. Knipe going to work it back out front to Gore. Gore with it. 4:45 left to go here in regulation. 5-point Upperman lead. Knipe with the basketball. Gives it over to McWilliams. McWilliams off to Allen. They'll go down inside to the big guy, Rush, but he can't get the shot off. They'll give it down the corner to McWilliams. McWilliams looking, gives it over to Knipe. Knipe with the basketball. Gives it up to Rush. Rush with it. Going to give it over to Gore. Gore now with it. Gore way out front. Drops it off to Knipe. Knipe with the basketball. Drives around. Holds it up. Gives it over to McWilliams. McWilliams going to drive. Put up the runner. And they're going to call a block on Peavy House and count the basket. McWilliams gets the roll. He'll go for the natural 3. And Isaiah going to pick up his second personal. That one awfully close. 4:05 left to go. It's a 7-point game now, and McWilliams can make it 8 and does just that. McWilliams with the and 1, and it's 41-33 now. York with the basketball. They'll give it over to Christensen. Off to Meadows. Meadows over to Patton. Patton looking inside. Patton going to drive in, give it out to Moody. Moody with the ball. Drives baseline, pulls up, gives back out to Patton. Patton going to drive, kicked it over to Moody, and Moody had moved up away from the corner. They throw it away. York a turnover there, and now it's Upperman with an 8-point lead in the basketball. McWilliams going to trigger it. Gives it into Allen. Allen back over to McWilliams, back to Allen. Isaiah Allen with the basketball out front. Isaiah works it off now to McWilliams. McWilliams looking for some help, gives it over to Allen. Allen with the basketball. Allen's going to drive down in, puts up the floater, and we got a foul on somebody. Who's going to whistle that one against? That's Patton. Luke's going to pick up his second. And that'll send Allen to the charity stripe. Isaiah Allen at the line. Allen on the night has not been to the line. He missed the front end of it. Second one, no good. He missed both ends of it. Rebound York, and York with the basketball. Put that in your memory banks, as now we got timeout called by Clark Range. Timeout with 3:22 to go. Here in the fourth, it's 41-33 Upperman.
Credit cards, car payments, grocery bills. Hey, there's a lot of big expenses out there, but your child's post-secondary education should not be one of them. That's why Twin Lakes is here to help you. Twin Lakes is proud to partner with the Foundation for Rural Service to provide scholarship opportunities for graduating seniors. Applications must be postmarked by March 1st, 2018. So don't wait. Download your application today at twlakes.coop. Some restrictions apply. See the application for full eligibility rules.
Boring breakfast? Liven up your breakfast routine with Dairy Queen's delicious biscuits and gravy. We give you warm buttermilk biscuits smothered in a rich country gravy with DQ's signature sausage. It's a hearty Southern classic perfected by Dairy Queen. Available at participating locations. At DQ, we have fan food, not fast food.
As we get back to action here, York with the basketball. Patton going to fire out of the corner. Good. Luke Patton with a big three. And for Upperman needs to realize now that Livingston has won tonight. So Livingston Academy won. Upperman has to win to stay in. And Knight now getting warm. He drops down another three. He's got 6 on the night, and it's back to a 8-point lead. Now back the other way. Moody drives, blocked by Rush. Rush gets it up to Allen. Allen off to McWilliams. McWilliams bounces it off his foot. Patton comes up with it. Patton's got the layup. Big mistake there by McWilliams, and now back the other way. Allen with the basketball. He's going to get it up to Gore. Gore's got a 3-on-2. Drives up, holds up. But let's see. Let me give you that score from the Livingston game. Livingston boys winning tonight 73-53. And we got timeout called by Upperman. Timeout on the floor with 2:30 to go. It is Upperman 44, York 38.
Medicare Part D members can now turn to MetaThrift Pharmacy as their 2018 preferred provider for prescription needs and receive substantial savings in their copays. MetaThrift Pharmacy is a Medicare Part D preferred provider with SilverScript, WellCare, Cigna, Express Scripts, Envision, Magellan, and Blue RX options. Don't assume. Start with lower copays at MetaThrift, your prescription for caring since 1943.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order pizza for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
Upperman with the basketballs. We get back underway. We're down to 2:20 left. Driving his Gore. Gore's going to drive in, give it out to Allen. Allen with the basketball. Allen working out front. Isaiah Allen drives in. He's going to be fouled by York Meadows, I believe. And Won't be a shooting situation. Now for Upperman, this game, if they want to finish tied for number one, have to win tonight. Livingston winning 73-53 over Cannon County. So Livingston sitting there already at 11-3. Now ball goes inside to McWilliams. He's going to score, and he's going to be fouled by Patton. McWilliams is going to go for the natural three again. Then that makes it an 8-point game with 2 minutes to play. As I said, Livingston boys winning tonight 73-53. And making the natural three is McWilliams. He's got, 15 on the night now. Back the other way, York with the basketball. They'll give it over to Patton. Patton with the ball. Patton looking to drive. Luke's going to drive all the way to rack. Powers it up, no good. Rebound ran down by Christensen. Had knocked away, but Peavyhouse comes up with it. Peavyhouse going to drive the baseline, cut off. Looks for some help. He calls a timeout. Timeout by York with 1:48 to go in the ball game. It's 47-38, Upperman.
Are you feeling the burden of increased insurance rates? Let Jamestown Family Chiropractic help with their new patient care packages. With their bronze package, you purchase 5 visits and the 6th is free. Silver package, buy 10 visits, get 2 free. Gold package, buy 20 visits and get an amazing 6 visits free. Call Jamestown Family Chiropractic today at 931-287-2077 to establish your care package savings. They're located at 408 South Main Street, Suite C.
When it comes to a state representative, actions speak louder than words is Representative John Mark Wendell's motto. John Mark has been a majority floor leader, a member of the House Transportation, Agriculture, and Natural Resources Committees. Locally, he's been a leader in keeping state funding for York Institute, and if one of his constituents has a concern, then it's John Mark's too. So when it comes to state representatives, I guess actions do speak louder than words.
And back here where York is trailing by a 9 now with $1:48 left to go in the ball game. They got to get some points and get them fast as they're down 3 possessions. They're going to throw it away. Picked off by Knipe. Knipe with the steal. Knipe in the front court. Knipe is going to be double teamed. Now it's going to be fouled. And that's going to be the 7th team foul on York. So now Upperman going to walk to the line. Knipe will step up there on the night. Knipe has not been to the free throw line. He will go for the first time. Got a 1-and-1 here. As York now in the bonus with 102 seconds left to play. Free throw, good. He makes it a 10-point ball game and can make it 11 with this, and it's a 4-possession game. Now time is really not on York's side as he hits both ends of it. Knipe makes it an 11-point lead, and with 100 seconds to go, York's got to put up some points quickly. Moody going to drive in, fired up good. There's 2 of them. Case Moody gets 2 of them back. And now they're going to start counting the clock. Ball comes into Gore. Gore back to McWilliams. McWilliams pass knocked up in the air, stolen by Meadows. Meadows into Patton. Patton needs to take it up. And we're going to have one call a jump, one call a foul. And the outside official said, no, that's a foul. One called jump, the other called foul, so that's going to go against McWilliams. Jace McWilliams picks up the foul. And back in now will come McAllister back in. The ball comes in. They'll get down to Moody. Moody going to drive in the lane all the way in. Reverse layup, good. A good play by Case Moody. He's got 11. And we got a 7-point game, and now a quick foul by York, and that's going to go against Peavyhouse, I believe. Isaac's got his third, I should say. Isaac with 3 fouls. McAllister going to go to the line. McAllister on the night's not been to the charity stripe. He'll fire the first one and miss the front end of the 1-and-1, so the door open for York now, trailing by 7. 66 seconds go. Moody going to drive, put it up, rejected by Rush. Rush got up there and swatted that one away, and now York's got to foul quickly. They got to get Allen. They're going to have to foul quickly. And now they knocked away Christensen, almost a steal, but it's out of bounds back to Upperman. 52 seconds left to go in this one. Upperman up by 7. It's a 3-possession ball game. They're trying to get Strong in. Strong's going to be in there just for fouling purposes. Moody trying to get the ball. They give it up to Knipe. Knipe with the ball. And Knipe's going to be fouled, and that may go against Christensen. No, it's going to go against Moody. They call against Case Moody. That's his second of the ball game. And at the line, Knipe. Knipe's probably not the guy you want to send to the free throw line, as he is now 3 of 3. He drills that one. Makes it 50-42, an 8-point ball game. Still just a 3-possession game, though. New York's going to have to fire and fire quickly if he hits this one. And he does. He rattles it home, and now it's a 9-point ball game. Back the other way, Moody with the ball, and York needs to put up some 3 balls quickly. Moody going to drive, put it off the glass, and good. Case gets the 2, and we got a timeout called by York. 40 seconds to go in this one. It's a 7-point Upperman lead.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Are you still filling your prescriptions at a chain or big box pharmacy? This is Philip Hall encouraging you to make the switch to Hall Family Pharmacy. When you do business with Hall Family Pharmacy, you are helping to support local schools and organizations because we reinvest your money right back into the community we call home. We provide jobs for people right here in Fentress County, and we are the only pharmacy contracted with an independent and family-based drug wholesaler who is also dedicated to the well-being of our region. Stop by or give us a call at one of our convenient locations in Jamestown or Clark Range, and our helpful staff will help you make
Final 40 seconds of this one. Upperman got McAllister, Gore, Allen. Let's see. They've got McWilliams and Knipe. As Allen gets the ball, they trap him, but he gets it out, and we're going to have a foul on Moody, and Moody going to pick up the person. That's going to be Case's third, I believe. And now in will come Patton and Peavyhouse back in as they brought in Jennings and Strong, just a foul. And we'll see now it's a double bonus for Knipe, and Knipe's not the kid you want to send to the line. He's had a good night tonight and continues it. Hits that one. It's a lead of 52-44 now. An 8-point advantage for the Bees. Knipe can make it 9. It's still a 3-possession ball game. And he hits the second one. York now needing points and needing points very quickly. Meadows going to come on the run. Meadows going to drive. He's going to put it off the glass. No good. Follows it up, though, and scores. Roger with 2 more. And back comes Upperman. Up and long pass to Allen. Allen down wide open. Knipe. He'll lay it up and in. Knipe with the basket. And that's going to do it as we're down to 12 seconds. York with the basketball. York going to go into the tournament. The number 4 seed in the tournament. Peavyhouse drives, puts it up. No good. Moody back up. No good. Rebound tipped out. Knipe comes up with, and that's your ball game. The Upperman Bees hold off the York Dragons, and they win it here tonight. Your final 55-46. York comes up just short. York going to go into the tournament. Now the number 4 seed in the district, as they lost here tonight, and it won't matter what Macon County does. York is going to be that number 4 seed going in, so York knows where they will be at. They will play the winner of Cannon County and DeKalb County. As the DeKalb County, I believe, DeKalb County, well, actually, Smith County still has a shot at DeKalb County. We'll check on that one before we give you that final for sure. But here the final in this one is 55-46. Upperman beating York. Don't go away. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Keeping your comfort in mind. Call 879-5909. Conditioned heating and cooling.
With great power comes a great electric bill. Upgrade to a new top-of-the-line American Standard heating and air conditioning system today to start saving energy dollars. Have comfort and peace of mind this winter. Ask about our hassle-free financing options. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free quote today.
Some signs can make your day easier, like the ones you see on the road. Other signs can help save your life, like the warning signs of a heart attack. For women, common signs can include jaw pain, nausea, and dizziness. And some women may experience a heart attack without feeling chest pain. If you experience the signs of a heart attack, get to an emergency room fast. Call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
The Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union has a limited-time auto loan special now through March 31st. Get $100 or 90 days to your first payment, and it doesn't matter. New purchase or refinance, new or used autos, even older vehicles and classics. Also ask one of their friendly faces about the loan automatic payment discount. For fast service and low rates, come to the Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union or go online to ucfcu.org. It's a better way to bank. Certain credit restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, one game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
Tax time might mean a big bonus for you, but this year it could mean the opposite for me. Cherise here from Casey's Frontier Chevrolet. My accountant said I have too much inventory. That means when you trade your old car, I'll match your down payment up to $2,000, no matter how much you owe, and regardless of age or condition. Plus, my For the People credit approval process is perfect for people who think they can't get approved. See all the cars at CaseyChevy.com, and we'll see you in the cow pasture.
Credit requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. No specific down payment required with respect to any particular vehicle. Down payment match applied as a discount on the price of the vehicle.
Are you still filling your prescriptions at a chain or big box pharmacy? This is Philip Hall encouraging you to make the switch to Hall Family Pharmacy. When you do business with Hall Family Pharmacy, you're helping to support local schools and organizations because we reinvest your money right back into the community we call home. We provide jobs for people right here in Fentress County, and we are the only pharmacy contracted with an independent and family-based drug wholesaler who is also dedicated to the well-being of our region. Stop by or give us a call at one of our convenient locations in Jamestown or Clark Range, and our helpful staff will help you make the switch today.
As a former educator and now York County executive, J. Michael Cross is a proud sponsor of the York and Clark Range sports programs. His passion for the betterment of Fentress County, his vision and determination are all evident in his life. He has plans to see the people of Fentress County prosper by making wise use of every available resource. And J. Michael Cross has the wisdom to keep his ear tuned to the needs of the people.
Well, back here where the York Dragons come up short here tonight, they dropped 2 tonight. Were swept by Upperman as the boys lose 55-46 in this one. Welcome to the Progressive postgame show. Don't go away. We'll take a look at the final stats from this boys game. We'll check out the girls game one more time and take a look at what's coming up for us. All coming up here on the Progressive postgame show.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the Parent Teachers Group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Well, the York Dragons give the Upperman Bees a run for their money, but just can't come up and take one, steal one here at Upperman as they fall 55-46. Looking at the scoring for York, they got 21 from Luke Patton, 13 for Case Moody, 6 for Isaac Peavyhouse, and 4 in the game for Roger Meadows. They only have 4 players that scored on the night. For Upperman, they were paced by Jace McWilliams with 15, 14 for Jaden Knipe, 7 in the game for Isaiah Allen, 6 for Alex Rush, 4 in the game for Colin Gore, and 3 in the game for Brevin McClellan as they win it here tonight by a final of 55-46. Now, the York Lady Dragons, they took a drubbing tonight. They lost to the Upperman Lady 94-51. Scoring for York, they had 13 for Harley Smith, 11 for Haley Johnson, 10 in the game for Hannah Canancer, 4 for Shelby Beatty, 7 for Amelia Hull, 4 in the game for Michaela Reagan, and 4 in the game for Isabella Blevins. We had 4 for her in the game tonight. So actually, I gave her one of one of her baskets to Michaela, and I got that straightened at that. So a tough loss for the Lady Dragons. Don't go away. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back to talk with Coach Anthony Jones right after this.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And back here where we have seen Upperman sweep York here tonight. Joining me now, Coach Anthony Jones. And, Coach, your team come up a little bit short tonight, but they did show they can play with the #1 team in the district.
We can play with anybody in this district. I truly believe that. I told you the other night after the Livingston game, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to earn it. And, you know, we made them earn it on their home floor. And, I mean, that's all you can ask for, I guess. Your guys, you know, our kids, they played their tails off. They played really hard. You know, the thing that cost us is the turnovers in the first half. We had too many first half turnovers. And if you turn it over 10 times in a half, that's 10, and the way we're playing anyway, the way we're moving the ball and trying to work it, that's 10 shots, 10 possessions that we're not getting a shot. And we need every one of those shots to be successful, and we just can't turn it over like that. I told the guys, I said, you got to take care of the ball. And if we take care of the ball tonight, I thought we would probably won the game.
You guys played them very close. You did, and the thing about it was you never got them get into their style of play. They really seemed a little bit rattled. They couldn't stand that slow down pace.
We frustrated them, you know, and you know we frustrated Livingston the other night too. And you know we're not, you know, yes we're being patient, but we're not slowing it down necessarily. We're not holding the ball. We're just moving it till we get the shot that we want. And if we don't get the exact thing that we want, then, you know, we're going to make you play defense. And the longer you play defense against us, especially if, you know, if we're moving and stuff and cutting, then the longer you make a team play defense, the more they're going to get, you know, I guess lackadaisical is a word to use, and we'll get something good out of it. And that's what we're doing. We're just working the ball a lot, and we're making you guard us. And if you pause for a second or turn your head, then we're going to try to take advantage of it.
Coach, you're going to go into the district term of the #4 seed. You're going to be playing SC. Let me see if I've got my bracket here. Let me look at my bracket. I've got a bracket drawn up, but I don't have all the teams filled out yet.
Yeah.
You guys will be playing probably the winner of Cannon County, and I would say DeKalb County, I believe, is #5. DeKalb County tonight, even if they won and you guys lost, you had the tiebreaker, so it should be DeKalb County. That's going to be a good game to start that tournament, but two teams you've beaten twice.
Yeah, and that scares me to death. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, and we've beaten both of them twice, and that scares me to death. I don't want our guys to think, you know, whatever it is that, okay, we beat these guys twice, we can, you know, do it this way when, you know, it's do or die, and that's the way we have to approach it, not with pressure. Because, you know, after losing what we've lost, I don't really think anybody expects anything out of us anyway. So we shouldn't have any pressure. We ought to play loose. We ought to play free. And but, you know, it's a very winnable game, and I think we can win that. And I would love to play Livingston or Upperman again in the semis, and I would love to have another shot at them.
Coach, you look at that matchup, of course, Cannon County, they've got size, and that big floor that it plays well for a team that has size. It's a tough shooting floor out there.
It is, but, you know, I think the bigger teams is going to help us, because I think it's a good matchup for us. Now, defensively, you know, there's disadvantages to it, but if they have to come out on that big floor and guard us, which I'm going to try my hardest, and we're going to try our hardest to make them do, that means that we're probably the quicker team, and that's going to give us some space to, you know, run our offense through. So, you know, there's disadvantages and advantages both ways of it.
The way this tournament's set up, it's kind of it's an odd tournament. I mean, most of the time you don't see two teams get all the way to the semifinals without playing a game. I'm just going to say it.
I totally agree with you. I hate this format. If you're the #1 team in any tournament and you can't beat the 8 team,
you don't need to be there.
You don't need to be there.
Exactly.
And if you're the 2 and you can't beat the 7, I mean, all of our district games have been close. All the teams are really competitive, but if you're 1 and you can't beat 8, or if you're 2 and you can't beat 7, and so on and so forth, I mean, let's just play. I don't get a say-so in it. I don't know how it got that way. It is what it is. We'll take it. But, I agree with you on that. I wish it was, 1-8, 2-7.
Well, it gives a team like, just for example, DeKalb and County, they're going to have a game on that floor before they meet you guys.
Oh, yeah, of course. And, I mean, that's big. In that gym, the way the lighting is, and it's real bright on the floor and everything, that's a game that they're going to get in there and get adjusted to, and we're, adjusting on the fly, but which we play there in the summer and stuff like that. So, hopefully that's not, I don't think the floor is going to bother us. We've played in it before, and we play summer camp there, so we've played on it before. It's not like we've never been in there, but they will have a game on it.
And the thing about it, too, also is now with this setup the way it is now, you're not playing back-to-back nights, so they get a game and then they get a rest. It's not like it used to be where you might play 2 games in a row, which would be to your advantage.
Yeah, and, I'm not sure when the first game is. I guess I'll find out tomorrow when we have our little meeting or whatever. But I know that we won't play until probably Wednesday or Thursday. Thursday, I'm thinking.
I think so. Usually girls on Monday and Wednesday.
So we're going to get, 6-7 days off here, which, we probably need a little time off. We played the best 2 teams in the district, really, really tough these last 2 games. We're not playing a lot because we just don't have a lot. And a lot of guys, so our guys need to rest up, heal up a little bit. We got guys with dinks and bruises and stuff on them, but we got 2 guys that's not playing either. So I told the guys with the bruises, they just suck it up.
Yeah. Well, you got this also gives you a little chance to work on those couple of kids that you're bringing off the bench that really until the last 2 nights, last 2 games, have not seen a whole lot of varsity action.
No, it doesn't, and it gives them some time to get into the flow of what we're doing. And like I said the other night against Livingston, those 2 kids are great kids. They're going to give you everything they got, and they're going to hustle and work as hard as they can, and they're going to do their job the best that they can do it, and that's all you can ask for. And that's all we could ask for the other night. We had a chance to win at the buzzer. Guys played their guts out tonight. A turnover or 2 or a bad break here or there, and I think we're in this game. And they're giving me all they got, and that's all you can ask for as a coach. I'm really proud of the way they're playing right now, and I really feel like that we have a chance to win some games in this tournament. I do feel that way.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining us. Tough loss here tonight. Best of luck as you head into tournament play. We'll see you tomorrow at the district meeting.
Thank you, Gary.
And it was Coach Anthony Jones, whose Dragons came up just short tonight by a final. My papers, my scorebook blew away. We're sitting right in the middle of right underneath the. Yeah, and we got final was 55-46, York falling to Upperman. Let's take one final break, and then we'll be back to take a look at what other scores we got. We got a Pickett County score. We'll pass that along to you right after this.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Well, back here where Upperman sweeps York tonight in girls and boys action. Now, tournament action, I'm not sure of the times and the dates yet, but we do know Clark Range girls going to play Gordonsville. They'll be hosting Gordonsville in that first round, and Clark Range got to be a predominant favorite in that. Pickett County girls who won tonight, let me give you that final on that one. Pickett County girls 81-24 over Red Boiling, and Pickett County boys over Red Boiling 76-60 in that game tonight. So Pickett County sweeps Red Boiling tonight. Pickett County, Clay County will go in tied. They'll have a coin toss for that one tomorrow to see who is number 2 and who's number 3. And let's see, we do know that Pickett County will play Monterey girls in that opening round. And let's see, Clark Range boys going to be on the road at Jackson County for that first round. That's going to be a tough one for the Buffaloes to tip off the tournament. And the Pickett County Bobcats will be either number 2. They will be either hosting Gordonsville, or they'll be number 3 and probably hosting Trousdale County or let's see, maybe Red Bull and Springs. We'll have to wait and see on that one in the morning. We'll see how that one shakes out. But that's going to wrap it up for us from here tonight, as I want to thank Jordan Walker, our last game together. She's not going to be filming for us anymore, so our film crew is gone. my only film crew. I got a whole film crew of 1, folks. But we're going to miss her, and we appreciate her doing that this year. These games will be shown this Sunday on CPTV, Comcast Cable Channel 12, Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953. Until tournament action from Clark Range High School, Jackson County High School, or Tennessee Tech University, wherever we're at first. I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game.